understand, but everyone to blame. You act so proud, you should be ashamed. You got nothing to do, but everything to lose. You cry like you're being abused. I can see and hear, I don't really care. I don't understand, I don't wanna be a friend. I can think and feel, I don't think you're real. I don't understand, I don't wanna be a friend. I don't wanna hear from you, hear about the things you do. I don't wanna hear you out about what you're going through. It's a pretty simple fact, I don't like the way you act. We really can't talk it out. I don't wanna talk it out. I don't wanna hear from you, hear about the things you do. I don't wanna hear you out about what you're going through. It's a pretty simple fact, I don't like the way you act. We really can't talk it out. I don't wanna talk it out.
Got a lot to cover. I'm gonna need 2 monsters for this one and 2 knights. Send a like, you know. We'll start soon.
I'm wondering what kind of rut you need to be stuck in to be recording music review videos. I'm wondering what kind of rut you need to be stuck in to be watching music review videos. I think it's I watch a needle drop or obnoxious snobs brainwashed by media and other drugs. They get off on mentally jacking off and they talk too much about retarded stuff. And that's the kind of rut you need to get out of. You're an MK Ultra victim. You got poison in your system. Why the fuck are you listening to a nerd with bad opinions? You eat shit and you love it. You're a douchebag and a faggot. You have shitty taste in music. So ugly and fucking stupid. I think it's I watch a needle drop are obnoxious snobs brainwashed by media and other drugs. They get off on mentally jacking off and they talk too much about retarded stuff. And that's the kind of rut you need to get out of. Needle drop is just commercials for kids with parents that are divorced. They talk a lot about nothing at all. Why? Because they're high on Adderall. They get fucked up ass and love it. They have really shitty taste in music. There's nothing worse than a pedophile. Said maybe a fucking pedophile. I wake up in the morning. I got murdered.
Okay. All right. That's enough. That's enough of that. All right. I made you wait long enough. And, listen, we got to get right into this, okay? There's a lot to cover. You know, I never thought that I'd ever complain about having way too much Rekieta stuff to cover, but I guess there's a first time for everything, huh? There's a lot. There is a lot, all right? I put out 4 videos. Look, I tried to make it as, as compressed as possible. This guy, now, I don't understand what's happening, chat. He's going crazy. He's legitimately lost his mind. He just doesn't care anymore. There are new copes every day, it seems. He says he's making revenue off of this or something, off of his little tweets. He's saying that he just doesn't care anymore. And his latest tweet, his latest excuse, cope, if you will, is it just makes Dr. Disrespect's cope look good. By comparison, it's just so bad. So bad. But welcome to the stream. What do you think of my music choice? I only made you go 5 minutes, right? I think it was 5 minutes, all right? I was late and gay, so I figured I'd make it up to you that way. But shout out to all of you in chat. I don't know how many of you guys are there. It looks like a decent amount of people there. You know, make sure you send a like and share it around, favorite it, whatever YouTube makes you do, so we can get more lovely people in the Seni squad. And we had a couple side topics, as per usual. You already know. I'm going to do a little bit of a little side topics here and there. And then we're going to get to the Baldo King. All right. He's the main event. He's the draw, right? We got to help his bruised ego a little bit, because God knows it's bruised. I mean, he's snaking LawTube. Speaking of LawTube, shout out Uncivil Law in chat. You know, he's spurging out at former mods. We're finding out about some homoerotic things that Nick has done on his trips to Jamaica. Very, 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 very 2024 of him. It's all there. We're gonna see some messages. Gonna see some LawTube tea, if you will. All right, Rekieta promised LawTube something. He didn't comply. It's just a shit show. I have not seen a bigger shit show since Ethan Ralph. Okay? This is probably the last big shit show you're gonna see in the sector, ladies and gentlemen. So we are actually sort of a part of history here. Alright? So get your snacks ready, whatever it is, popcorn, body pillows. I don't know. Just don't make sure it's not the cocaine, though. That's what makes you a rackets. That's the secret ingredient, the chemical X, if you will, to become rackets, and you don't want that. All right. So we're gonna start off with the side topics, and which tard should we talk about first? Well. Yeah, let's talk about tard number 1, okay? The tard that you guys, Denise, thank you for gifting 1 membership, and A Persons, thank you for gifting 5 memberships. Really appreciate that. The memberships are called hats. Buy a hat for your hat, and you'll be good. But I guess, I left the poll up. I always leave these polls up. So Sabe 1, Rekieta, Ethan Van Skyver. We all know about Ethan Van Skyver. He's popped into our chats here and there. I don't know if you've given him the best reception, but seeing as what I'm finding out from him, I can't really blame you, if I'm being honest. And we got Dogpack. Dogpack. Anybody know about Dogpack? The infamous Dogpack. Well, seeing as he is the tard that you guys would save, okay, I guess we'll talk about him. All right, we'll talk about him first. Because, honestly, he's probably not the worst tard in the bunch, all right, if we're being real here. So, in order to do this, we have to go to the most powerful whale in commentaries Twitter account, unfortunately. So this is the main reason. I mean, soon I won't need to, but I operate on an alt because of this very reason. So, here we go. It is right here. Ladies and gentlemen, now everybody know about the most powerful whale in commentary? You call him Nicky D. Now, Nicky D rules the commentary speds with an iron fist, all right, of chicken nuggets. But he's been really in the trenches. Some would even say he was gunt guarding in a way, or in this case, maybe beast guarding for Mr. Beast. By the way he's going at Dogpack, it kind of seemed like that. I don't really blame surface level people for thinking that. But today, Mr. Beast dropped a kind of stupid fucking reply, sort of, his little investigation, And, it's interesting because two of the top commentary people actually disagree for once. It's very interesting. Augie and Nick seem to have differing opinions on this. But first, let's read the Mr. Beast thing. Oh, let me summarize the Dogpack thing real quick. He's been fucking up quite a bit. Quite a bit. I'm actually dropping a video. It's going to be a chaotic neutral video. Don't worry. I'm not on a payroll. And I'm not so up my ass that I'm just going to hate on everything commentary's doing. But yeah, to summarize the Dogpack thing, yeah, he's been fucking up time and time again. Granted, he gave us like 2 little good bits of information, and it's kind of worrying that Mr. Beast doesn't do background checks and will just hire flat-out sex offenders whenever. But at the same time, you can't let your good deeds be overshadowed by your bad ones. And unfortunately for Tard, let's just call him Tardpack at this point. Why don't we? All right? Unfortunately for Tardpack, even if his heart might be in the right place, God, he fucking sucks. God, he's just doing god-awful. He needs to take a course in doing better. All right? But here's Mr. Beast's statement. We'll read a couple of those statements real quick, and then we can get on with Ethan Van Sciver's pill stream of sorts. Okay? So Mr. Beast says, over the last few days, I've become aware of the serious allegations of Ava Chris Tyson's behavior. Now, this was back in July. The original statement about their little friend Chris, Ava, whatever the fuck you want to call them. And, the thing with the grooming and whatchamacallit or whatever. Who's surprised at this point? Later on, he promised an investigation. And then he provided it, apparently. A 3-month investigation into the allegations regarding my company has concluded. The law firm investigator reviewed millions of document messages and conducted 39 interviews. I was asked to refrain from making public statements to enable a detailed and unbiased investigation. Below are the conclusions. Leo mumbo jumbo. Not my forte. I can admit that. I'll leave that to the experts on civil law. Anybody that wants to cover it, Nate the lawyer. Andrew, right? Potentially criminal Sean? Maybe? I don't know. I'd be interested in hearing any of your points of views on this matter. I can trust you guys. You know who I can't trust? Nick Rekieta. Do I have a receipt for that? Oh, hell yeah, I do. Soon, we're going to be able to rub that in Nick's face, too. He's a fucking class 1 tard when it comes to the legal thing, because I don't think he's able to practice law anymore. Kind of bad. But this was it. Some people are not buying it. Some people just think this is bullshit. I was one of those people. But I was surprised that my old rival, Augie, Mr. RFC himself, actually agrees with me. Interesting. He says, what the fuck is this statement? Horrible. Explains almost nothing. What about the hired registered child rapist or grapist? We're not at the 3-minute mark yet, pal. What about Chris Tyson allegedly abusing Jess? Also, there is no way 4.5 million documents could possibly be humanly reviewed by a team in 3 months. That's impossible. It's a lot of little loopholes there. Honestly, this little fucking statement by Mr. Beast probably will direct the commentary people's attention more to Jimmy over here. Possibly. Because this really is bullshittery, Chad. I mean, how many of you guys are buying that this is 100% legit? All right? Give me a 1 if you believe Mr. Beast and everything, and these 2 little papers right here just solidify everything. Everything is okay, peachy, sunshines, and rainbows. Give me a 1 if you think, and give me a 2 if you think that this is bullshit. All right? Give me a 1 if this is all good, 2 if it's bull fucking shit. Say that Chris Tyson has been fired from Mr. Beast. This is the conclusion statement about the investigation. There's Laba, it's one of the victims here, making a statement. And Nikki D, she's just focusing on Dark Viper now. Just like a champ. But that's about it for the Dogpack segment. And truthfully, I didn't even want to put that much of a fucking... I mean, look, here's the... If I was to make just like an off-the-cuff kind of analysis of the entire thing, it's just fucking... Dogpack, you're an idiot and you don't know what you're getting yourself into. You probably could be sued for all the bullshit that's happened. I'm not a legal expert or anything, so we do have one in chat. Maybe he can give more insight into this situation. But I believe, just from a surface level glance, you could be in some very deep shit. I think you're way in over your head. I actually had a conversation with somebody, and they believe, and I'm starting to think that maybe, yeah, you're a little bit of a disgruntled employee, and the anger is kind of clouding your judgment, which is not a good thing. And it's okay, bud. I've been there. I know. That's why you need to take a step back, take a breath, and reevaluate everything. Rosanna Panzino, you can't make it any more obvious that it seems like you're in this just for the clout, baby. All right. So that's tard number one. As you can see, not really malicious, so to speak, not an entire fucking train wreck, right? But at the same time, definitely a tard. I think we can give Dogpack on a star of 1 to 5 on how to be a tard. 5 being the highest, 1 being the lowest. Let's give him 2.5 stars. Is that fair, chat? 2.5 stars of tardism for Dogpack. Is that fair? I think that's my evaluation of the matter right now. Could go lower. Okay. Could go lower, but we'll see. And a lot of you guys in chat seem to be agreeing with me. Two. A lot of 2s. Everybody thinks Mr. Beast is kind of full of shit. I gotta concur. I'm good. Glad we're all on the same page here, chat. Okay. But that's Dogpack. That's our good friend Dogpack. Oh, this is probably a good time to also let you guys know, you nerds know, that, participation matters. If you say something witty in chat and I happen to catch it, might end up being pinned. Okay? Might be pinned. It's good. You never know. It can happen at any time, even if you don't want it. Okay. Look, I don't want to... Okay, whoa. I don't want to stop people from talking. The point is, interaction, it's good. It's important. Like it. It's fun. All right? Who doesn't like interacting with their fucking chat? I feel like a lot of streamers take that for granted. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just a little bit of a loon here. Shout out to 300 plus of you already in here. Glad to have you here on this lovely Friday night. Please leave a like and share, etc., etc., etc. And now we move into tard number 2. Ethan Van Sciver. Man. Now I just want to say I go in this very unbiasedly. Okay, I don't know much about Ethan other than a lot of people call him a scumbag. Okay, I don't know much about Ethan other than he's been in my chats. Recently, it looks like he's dropping Nick as well. And apparently he hangs out with crackheads now. All right, he had an interesting time where he's hanging out with individuals of the crack variety, perhaps. And well, I mean, a picture is worth 1,000 words, as they say. This is what Ethan's doing on his free time, apparently. Kind of interesting. Oh, right, another thing. He has a huge hate boner for Eric July. Why is it that everybody that hates Eric July ends up looking a little like this, just a little on the low side? I don't know. Maybe, what do I know? Maybe Ethan's having a great time and he has $1 million and he's just not depressed at all. Who knows? Maybe. But there seems to be a lot of shit on this guy. There's a lot of people that comment on him. Gotta say, unfortunately, pretty negatively. This was his statement following his pill stream, which is people at the casino and just in general are kind of calling it that. Ethan kind of made an ass of himself. I think we should still have that live stream. We could go look at it, or maybe clips are around. But Ethan Van Sciver said, "Sorry for the drunk stream last night. I got some messages from people worried about my state of mind. Considering everything going on at home, I'm okay. I promise. I was just having a good time. Glad I didn't live stream my wiener." Phew. Well, there's Mr. Van Sciver's reply to his pill stream of sorts. Apparently, this guy passed out after he started pissing, like in the bathroom and shit, and then like the entire thing cut off or something. I don't know how accurate that is, but whatever, I don't know, guys. I don't know, chat. What do you think? You buy Mr. Ethan Van Sciver? I mean, I'm gonna see if we can get some interesting clips of this, okay? Because he was having a good time. And I've also heard like some personal things. I don't know. Somewhat personal things. Here it is. This individual here was able to, I guess, perfectly summarize this. Now, do we have any Ethan Van Sciver fans in chat? Basically, the internal probe clears Mr. Beast's LLC of major allegations, finds isolated harassment cases, new policies, trainings, and leadership changes underway. Thank you. Appreciate it. You wanted to live a night in Nikki's life. I mean, this is honestly, you know, no shots at all. I like that. Suffa with the fucking, the rat, with the fucking frog. I'm doing that. That's the first pin of the night. First pin of the night. Honestly, after seeing how this guy, you know, has a good time, so to speak, I can kind of see why he gets along with Nikki. All right, so there he is. I don't know what he's doing there, but let's read what this person says. Completely wasted. EVS got super drunk in live stream. This led to other things. See video below. The level of cringe during the live stream will give you anxiety. I'm also adding a short clip in the comments. There's the sloppy drunk at Andy Worski. What is this? This is him, I guess, lighting a fucking cigar. This is one of the fucking, presumably one of the women he was trying to hit on. Which, I mean, again, you know, I mean, dude, if that's your type, doing crack or anything, right? Because that would be fucking retarded of him. Well, why does it feel like he's doing crack in the back of an alley? Why can I see Ethan Van Sciver doing crack in the back of an alley? Why is that, chat? Maybe I'm just the fucked up guy. We're just fucked up here. Fucked up. Can you guys see Ethan Van Sciver doing crack in the back of an alley? Give me a 1 if you can. Give me a 2 if... No, he's a good man. He's a good little frog man. He would never. Followed them outside and got high with them. Yeah, he is. Is it ha 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 ha? What is this?
No, Hosey. Bring him over.
Now, keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, all I've heard from EVS is that he's a piece of shit. Is there any rewarding things to fucking Ethan Van Sciver? I am looking for something rewarding. I always try now to look for one good thing, a silver lining, if you will. Is there one good thing anybody in chat can say about Ethan Van Sciver? Anything. I'm looking for just about anything. I'm struggling. I'm struggling. Somebody give me something. Come on, chat. Put on your thinking caps so we can do this. All right, what can we find? Cyberfrog. He thought Rekieta died. Pretty reward. Okay, that's a good one. That's a good dude. That's so good. I almost want to fucking pin that. Okay, Jesus. EVS never gave his kid Coke. Oh, that's a good one. That's good. He draws well. He didn't feed his kids Coke. Oh, slightly better than Nick. Wrote the Green Lantern or something. Raised the son who isn't in jail. EVS created the Flash's... Wait. EVS created the Flash's mom, which led to the Flashpoint stuff, which is pretty good. You know, I'll give him that then. You know what? That's good. That's good. Okay? Yeah, I like Flashpoint. Flashpoint was cool. All right? I got a little bit of comic book in me. All right? Yeah, Flashpoint was a good thing. All right?
Let me meet him. We got the colors for Vertigo. I'm sure he's not an SJW. Let me meet him.
Why is he doing this?
I don't think I've ever been this fucked up before.
Yeah, to be fair, also, let me help out a little bit. If Rekieta would have just done this instead of all the fucking stupid shit he did, probably would have been, you know, nothing bad probably would have happened to him other than, like, you know, a couple of a little bit of shitting here and there, you know, a couple people shitting on him, pretty much, you know. But that would have gone away in about a week. So I guess we can give EVS this. You know, he didn't completely screw the pooch. you know, pretty good, pretty decent. Good stuff. Good stuff. Anything else we got here? Just before Ethan follows them out to get high, would you marry me? Oh, great.
These are pretty. I'm saying, here's what I'm saying. You ladies are pretty.
Okay, that's fucking some major cap, though, bro. What are you doing? Is EVS really go? Dude, okay, look, man. Jesus Christ. Is he really that like? See, is he down in? Is this guy down on his luck? Is he down in the gutter where he's just finding like random women attractive? That, you know, let's be fair here. They're just, you know, they're no April Andersons. All right, they're not even any Kayla Reketas here. All right, this is kind of bad, though.
You ladies are pretty. I like you. But I feel like you hate me. Do you hate me? You don't hate me? When you look at me, oh, you see what I'm saying? No, I'm saying when you look at me, are you disgusted by me?
What?
No, you're not.
Are you disgusted by me, bish? Okay, I stole that from PPP. Listen, I was watching a little bit of it. Those guys go on for so fucking long. Sometimes it's hard, but like, I saw their EVS segment. I gotta say, it's the funniest shit ever, just because of how PPP so, does this fucking EVS / Ethan Ralph impression. Funniest shit ever. I gotta say. Fucking big clap there. Funniest, legitimately. All right, I love it. I love it so much.
Okay. I'm not disgusted by you either. I like you too. No, I do. I do. I have no problem with you.
What the fuck, bro?
I'm just saying, Disney's Star Wars Acolyte is not good.
Where even is he? Where is this? Where the fuck is he? Is he? What?
What I know, and I have not watched it yet at all. But you ladies, no. If you had to marry me.
Oh my god.
Marry. You had to marry me. You had to live with me. Do you think you could do it?
What? Why are you doing this, bruh?
I can't hear you. I'm sorry. If you had,
what the fuck is he doing?
Me, would you be in hell? Like, would it be the worst thing in the world? Okay.
What?
No, it would be fine. It would be fine.
Bro, this is like fucking sad almost. Let's see what is Eric Gelido smoke crack. Sometimes I'm worried to see what I'm gonna find in the replies. You know. Let's see. Anything good? Anything else? No, I think that's about it. I mean, that kind of like were the highlights, if you will. But yeah, I mean, it was interesting. It was interesting pill stream right there. Okay. Well, that was our lovely friend EVS. I suppose. I don't know if he'll show up at any point. We'll see. We'll see. Yes, PPP with the heart. Yes. Yes. We'll see if he shows up, chat. Okay. Sometimes he shows up. Sometimes he goes. He comes in here, you know, he's like, he likes interacting with you guys. And I'm sure you love interacting with him as well. So clap. Good job, EVS. I'm glad that you didn't die too. I'm glad you're still alive. You know, just keep your head up, pal. Things get better. All right. But maybe we'll look more into him in the future. Chat, in the future. I need a little more insight on this guy. What is this? This individual says, do you realize that he has to take care of his autistic daughter and a wife with Parkinson's? Maybe that'll make you drink, you ripatards. We'll never know what it's like, because y'all don't have lives outside of being chronically online. Bullshit. A good man doesn't turn to drinking, smoking, and hitting on weird women in a casino. Oh, he was in a casino. The house always wins, pal, when his family needs him. Even needing a break. Yeah, okay. All right, I'm sorry to see why people would call him like kind of an asshole and shit. I see it. Ethan should not be listening to these idiots. People who want good things for you will call you out on your bullshit. People who want to destroy you will call you a friend, encourage you to ignore people holding You kind of, I guess fucking EVS is the worst person ever when it comes to Nick, because he just encouraged the shit out of him, it seemed, or enabled him. Same thing with Camelot. Same thing with Melanie Mac. You know, a lot of enablers on the Rekieta camp, even when shit was getting dark. Okay, watching disbelief as you burn to the ground, then move on to their next idol. Well, okay. The more I learn about EVS, though, it looks like the darker shit gets a little bit. Kind of fucked up. On the topic of fucked up, and just a little side thing, so you guys know, chat, in the future, I'm going to be using the community tab a little bit more, because it's funny. I really like the community tab. Shout out to 400 of you in chat. I don't know how many likes we got, but let's get those likes up, because it's fun. Now, I asked you guys a very important question in the community tabs. Well, I asked you two very important questions. First question, who will I become, Senny Squad? Would it be Jim? Would it be Jersh? Or would it be Rekieta? And I gotta say, you guys are a little fucked up. 57% of you want me to become Rackets. And that's fucked. But you know what? I'm not gonna lie. I see the vision. I see it. I know. I see the vision, chat. It would be pretty fucking funny. It would be. And I can't even deny that. So I took it one step further. Alright, I see the vision. And I asked you guys, in 10 years, when I become Rackets, should I ask the lovely Pipkin Pippa into the polycule chat? And surprisingly, 68% of you said yes. I'm guessing I'm guessing you see the vision too. You want the content. Can't say I blame you. Is this a good poll though, chat? I'll ask you guys here in chat, 400 of you. Should I add Pipkin Pippa to the polycule in 10 years? Give me a 1 if I should. Give me a 2 if it's a hell no. Let's do some of the comments here. I don't know what some of these comments are. It says, are you sure you want to be Camelot to Eskimo brother? I don't even know what that means, but I think that when I read that, I thought it was kind of funny, so I just gave it a heart. Leave Pippa alone. She's got too many guns to pick a fight with. I don't understand what that means. But I did say I need at least one VTuber in the harem. All right, chat. Just approach carefully. I've heard her say the phase bathroom got enough to imply that she is a 2A enjoyer. I don't even know what that means. Can somebody help me out? I feel like I'm not online enough, or I'm just fucking retarded. And I don't understand, so I feel like I should understand this shit, and I just don't, and it's fucked up. It frustrates me. There you go. I'm illiterate, and I don't understand this fucking new age mumbo jumbo. Then we got a nah, bro. I respect it, you know, very direct. Is first ask yourself, how certain are you that Pippa is an actual woman? Well, I went to the farms, and apparently they are, kind of, from what I've seen. She's a balding furry, according to this person. I don't know if you want front gummers. I don't know what the fuck that... Okay, I gotta read chat for a second. Somebody has to help me out. What is fucking happening? What is going on? I don't understand. Don't understand. I mean, some gold diggers would love EBS being a pathetic little simp. Oh yeah, EBS has a shit ton of money, I guess. I guess we can add that to the redeeming list of things for EBS. I gotta write this down. I'm gonna get a little fucking notebook right here. I'm gonna start writing with my shitty handwriting, and I'm gonna say the redeeming qualities of Ethan Van Sciver. And by the end of the year, we can all read it out. And luckily, and hopefully, I mean, we'll have like about 5 or 10. I'm shooting for 5 or 10, okay? I'm sure we can get at least 5 redeeming qualities of EBS. Miss Tay Liana, thank you for gifting 1 membership. Really appreciate that. Is that the Baldo? I'm retarded. You're on your own here? Okay. Pippa's greasier than Kayla's twat. Gross. I don't know if that's true. Truth be told, I didn't read enough of the thread. I kind of just skimmed it a little bit. So I don't know. And I don't even know how accurate it is, but we'll see. Ghost Politics already tried that. No idea who that is. This person said yes. And choice number 3, unsubscribe. And that's a fair enough statement. Can't really blame you there. But there you go. I just wanted to do that little segment right there. I call it the community tab segment. We're gonna have a lot of those, kind of, sort of. But I think it's about time. How much did we go so far? About 38 minutes. Okay, we wrapped up the side topics pretty quick. Okay, that means it's time. It's time that we get into our friendly neighborhood coke addict, Rekieta. And oh fucking boy, this motherfucker has not shut up, like, at all. Oh, look at this. He's done everything from shitting on LawTube, going at Sean. You know, he's still backing up MrSEN. That's, you love to see it. He's been spurging a little bit at Nate the lawyer, calling it shockingly low that he revealed this information. Fighting with Brianna Wu again, first thing he does, apparently. Talking about how nobody gives a shit about principles, etc., etc. Look, man, there's a lot of shit that happened, man. Like, I don't even understand it. I don't get how we got here. There are a couple clips that could kind of explain it. And, you know, when we went offline, we finally got them. It was that interesting little local stream he said he was going to do. He ended up doing it very, very later on after we went offline. But then we were able to get clips, okay? And I got all the clips before right here in this lovely little folder here. He's got a lot of shit that he said, okay? He talked about April, he talked about the government, he talked about the casino, he talked about the pastor, he talked about, well, that one just says video playback. There's a fucking interesting clip saying Rekieta's taking shots at people. That'll be interesting. All right. But, yeah. Shout out to, I want to say, Breaking Baldo News and Malcolm X on Zitter, because they really do help out with this shit. Miss Tayliana, thank you for gifting one more membership. I just caught that. Appreciate you. Felted by Wu wasn't on my bingo card. Dude, same. It's fucking Brianna Wu. How do you get felted by Brianna fucking Wu? That's how low you are right now. I never thought this would ever happen, bro. How does Rekieta get, like, essentially, I don't know. Would it be safe to, or someone I'm looking for safe? Would it be fair to think that back in the Johnny Depp era that Nick was covering, etc., Rittenhouse, whatever have you, that he was like the top dog in the LawTube sphere, you know, where he was calling all the shots? Is it fair to say that? How does somebody so high on that fucking bracket go so fucking low? This is what he's been reduced to. My God. But Malcolm X on the Zitter says, Nick Rekieta's back. Now remember, chat, this is, we're picking up where we left off last week's stream. It was a Saturday. We needed to do an emergency Rekieta meltdown stream. April, oh, for fuck's sakes, April. That's another one. That's another one. Jesus Christ. Yeah, so she's been active too. We'll get to that. Zoom call, omnibussy, as the kids say. Didn't go too well. I mean, it was about as well as you can get it to go. She's still in Rekieta's house. That's fucking cool. It's just bad. It's just bad. Okay, let's start it off though. We're gonna get ready. I'm assuming everybody's got their drinks, popcorn, whatever you might need. So we got Malcolm X on the Zitter saying, Nick Rekieta's back! Fresh from his epic X meltdown, looking awful. He fired up a stream called everyone who thinks he allowed his child to come into contact with cocaine in his house rebarded. That's right, rebarded. That's a word I made. And then said everyone should delete themselves. There you go. Props to Deadpap for the archive. And yes, this is indeed one of the things that Rekieta said. So let's see what he says. See, hopefully.
Oh, and anyone who thinks that I gave cocaine to my child or that my child actually ingested
Is he gonna say it?
is fucking retarded. And you should.
Oh, whoa! Pause. Not at the 3-hour mark yet, pal. But I see that look in his eyes. He's gonna say it. He's gonna say it. It's a mini Dear John moment. Amazing. Let's see what else is going on. So Rekieta, after this, starts apparently replying to random commenters again. This person said we might need to get a wellness check on Lady Rackets. It sounds like these two are up to something. And yeah, I mean, I made a video out of it, and it's basically, I mean, somebody said it best in my comment section. Unfortunately, I'm getting so many fucking comments. I should probably start screenshotting the good ones. They're like, this is the final straw for me. Fucking Rekieta and April are just fucking disrespecting the mother of Rekieta's children at this point. And I mean, they're not wrong, right? That is exactly what's going on. Nick is kind of just allowing it and doesn't care, downplaying it. This is the mother of their children, by the way, right? And then April, I don't know why, she's acting like she's the fresh lioness out there, right? At least that's how it looked like at the time, and how she wanted Nick to her side. It's weird. This is so fucking gay. I'll tell you what, it's gay. This is like fucking teenage, fucking high school romance bullshit, right? Like the fucking disgusting shit you see on Twilight. That's exactly what Rekieta and fucking April are doing. It's like, you motherfuckers are too old to be doing this shit. The fuck is wrong with you? What is wrong with them, chat? I don't know. It's a trash heap. So Breaking Baldo News says the need to emotionally reply to this tweet by Diana Perry, UK, is 100% confirmation that Kayla has fled the Baldo bunker. Why not say she's fine? Why not say she's at home? Rekieta says Rekieta would eventually stream at 2 a.m. his time, a perfectly normal hour for a family man. It was such a cope session as you'd think. And yes, we have all the clips. Chat, we're just reading the rough outlines, and then we'll get onto the clips. But this person says, Scarebra, nice name. Rekieta, after going on a blocking spree, breaking yet another one of his cardinal rules, promised his locals that he would stream tonight. That was on the... That's on Saturday, I believe. It's about 45 minutes past midnight in Minnesota, and Nick has yet to stream. Okay, so this was around the time we were, like, waiting, right? Because we did wait. We waited quite a bit. I don't know what that was. Was that a notification I just got? Thank you, J-Rock, for gifting another Senny Squad membership. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. But yeah, this is about the time we were waiting on it. Oh, gifting 5 memberships. Apologies, 5 or 6 or so. I can't tell. But appreciate it. Appreciate it. So yeah, Nick Rekieta would eventually stream at 2 a.m. his time. So that'd be 2 a.m. my time. Perfectly normal hour. So that was shit. That was around close to the time we went offline. So I think we went offline at like 1 or maybe 12. I don't know. Whatever. Fuck. We couldn't fucking kill another hour or 2, bro. Jesus. All right. It was as much of a cope session as you would think. And then this is, yeah. So just a little bit catching up to speed here. Rekieta broke, unshocking to most people at this point, another one of his principles, I guess. I don't know if you would even call it that. Nick said he'd never really block anybody, and he would always make fun of people that block people. Don't worry. This isn't the only principle he's gonna break, because he's gonna go and break his flagging principle as well. I mean, dude, like it's all falling apart. Okay, it's just like when I was 19 and I was in Weeb Wars, and I was saying all this shit, and I was talking out of my ass. I'll admit it was based on rage and mostly like my observations. Right? I am so happy that I've been vindicated. I'm not gonna let me be selfish for this one moment, chat. I am so glad I've been vindicated, because Jesus Christ, it was kind of annoying to always hear, you're just hating on Nick because he won't have you on his show. It's like, I don't think he would have wanted me on his show, because what I wanted to talk about was like, dude, Weeb Wars is fucking a grift now, right? That's literally what I wanted to talk about. Weeb Wars is a grift, you know it is, etc., etc. That's what I wanted to talk about. Of course he didn't want that. But to be fair, he probably would have been able to fucking finesse me, or, you know, I was inexperienced. So I probably wouldn't have done well, to be fair. All right. And then there's this, right? I guess they were replying to Rekieta. People who have their 9-year-old test positive for cocaine deserve cancer. And I mean, I can't I can't disagree there. I guess this is one of the tweets where Rekieta's been going mask off and just saying shit like, whoa, you deserve to self-delete. Oh, you deserve cancer, etc., etc., etc. I'm sorry, cancer, etc., etc., etc. And then Rekieta just, I mean, he calls you nerd. He calls you a nerd, and then he seems to just block you. So that's his go-to, saying the hard N, all right, the nerd word. But here's breaking Baldo news once again. April Imholte admits to the polycule. April openly says she loves Rekieta, calling him pet names. Streams a huge cope session at 4 a.m. Everyone's a fucking nerd. Ban rage spree. Wife is nowhere to be seen or mentioned. Nick gets mad at users who question it. Sure, Nick. Everything is just fine at the Baldo bunker. Okay. Well, you know what? I need to ask the people. All right. How many of you guys think that Lady Rackets has left the Baldo bunker? Chat. How many of you guys think that Lady Rackets has left the Baldo bunker? Is she gone? Is she gone? Is it over? Is it Jover, guys? Suffer, Nick! Suffer! Suffer! Nick, you coward. You can't even read YouTube comments about your abuse of your 9-year-old who tested positive for cocaine. I hope she has. She left. Absolutely. She's gone. She gone. She left. She's gone. Sen is mad. Nick choose. Then is mad. Nick choose Aaron. No, taking kids with her. Dude, honestly, I hope she fucking took the kids with her. Because, I mean, look, at the end of the day or whatever. And it's kind of fucked up, too, right? Because I think everybody can agree, right? We're a gray area with morality here and whatever, right? We don't want a moral grandstand or whatever, but at the same time there are limits. So I think we can all agree that like Rekieta's kids are probably like the biggest victims in all this, like legitimately. Even though Nick wants to frame it as he's the victim, he's not. The kids are, like real talk. I don't think, again, I mean, I'm not a parent or anything, right? You know, but like, I gotta say, I don't think they'd be good with him, right? I think he just fucking lead them down like a darker path, if anything. I do hope that Kayla has shit together. If she took the kids, I don't know, with somebody responsible, because they are not going to be good with April, Nick, or Uncle EVS. I can just say that. And if you don't think that seeing your parents act this way is going to affect you in any way, you are delusional, or you've never had any kids, or you just don't get it. You know, I mean, 100% the kids are going to be scarred. And it's bad. And you know what's even worse? There are going to be dipshits out there that are probably going to find out about this. I don't know. They might make fun of them for it. You know? It's fucked up. But again, kids are the real victim in this. It's not Nick. It's not you, Nose. It's not your girlfriend, April. You know? And that's why this whole, like, rockstar fucking defense, if you even want to call it that, right? It's like a lot of the people early on in the Baldo bunker, the Baldo guards, the nose guards, whatever you want to call it, they always kept saying, he's just a rock star, Sen. He's a rock star. You're hating. You're hating. It's like, he's not a fucking rock star. He's a supposedly married man who has 5 kids. You know, it's like, again, I'm not the arbiter of morality, and I'm not trying to moral fig, but like at the same time, I don't know why. It just, something in me says, this guy is a fucking idiot. Like, legitimately, how do you excuse his shitty behavior? Like, how? How do you, like, Baldo guards with a straight face, knowing that he has 5 kids and he's scarred them already, how do you excuse the behavior? How did you excuse it for so long? All right, the grifters like Camelot, we already know their incentive. We already knew Melanie Maxon said, God, she's not even a fucking Jesus. She's the walking contradiction. But like, what about you guys, the average people that defended this idiot? What do you get out of it? Your parasocial daddy or something? Come on, guys. Like, you gotta be better than this. I was not fucking ashamed of much of anything. No shit, Sherlock. You're the nose. Okay, the nose is not affected by anything. A man who admits to a mountain of cocaine and his sister wife just admitted to the Quober polycule, reportedly not ashamed of anything he did. Gonna be a sister wife but wanted to marry him. Tell us more about where Kayla fits into the arrangement. This one was funny. This one I added to the to one of the videos. Is by Malcolm X here. Nick Rekieta has sensationally claimed interacting with his audience made him mentally ill. Is he planning to plead insanity? Will his defense really be, Your Honor, the A-logs bullied me so hard I had to do cocktails of ketamine and coke. So let's fucking react to this.
People directly interact with and influence streamers on mental health, emotional.
He can't be used. Okay, I want to tell you why everything wrong with this defense, right? He can't use the mental health thing because he literally tried to make somebody with mental issues that he knew had mental issues, a farmer, self-delete. So, like, this kind of, like, point right here, it's just a little bullshit. So, you know, yeah, don't talk about mental health, Nick. You're not the one to be using that, you know?
Health and all that stuff.
I feel like he's just throwing defenses like shit on the wall and seeing what sticks at this point.
I know it's really affected me.
Yeah, and again, it just comes back to it's affected me. It's affected your family, bro. That's the issue. So this one was an interesting one. Right here. We'll get the clip for it too. Rekieta Law, this is the sign of Lady Rackets and him not having not probably being in the best terms. Rekieta shows off two
Authority, because I'm not an authority on the Bible at all. I'm just a guy who likes to read and think when I have time. And so the exploration of the text was me doing textual criticism of various parts of the Bible because I find it interesting. And then being a little cheeky.
Wait, I have an idea. I don't know if this is going to work. Let's try this. Hold on. I have an idea, chat. And we're going to need Sony Vegas for this. Nick is the Antichrist. He just says the reason the pastor made a report is because someone sent him a compilation of Nick's hot takes on Jesus, which is absolute bullshit. This guy brings his mistress to church. Turn yourself down and we can turn our volume up. I have an idea. Watch. This is editing 101. Thank you for gifting 5 memberships. Popper Lives? Popper Lives. I think that's the name. Okay. So, gonna try this. Let's see if this works.
One of the things that I learned is that someone compiled stuff I said about Jesus out of...
Okay, how is that? Okay, I know that's gonna work. Is that better, chat? Give me a 1 if that's better. Give me a 2 if it's still the same. That's nice. It's perfect. Way better. Oh, ho, ho. All right, we got it. We are so back, Seni Squad. We are so fucking back. I was about to be felted, bro. You know, you guys were saying, Suffer, Sen. Suffer, bish. Suffer. All right, we're good. We're so back. Luckily, I have all the clips, so we can do that with all of them. Okay, but like, yeah, let's watch.
Of context and sent it to the pastor who reported us. So the pastor's report is influenced by out of context quotes I made about Jesus, which are quotes not of authority, because I'm not an authority on the Bible at all. I'm just a guy who likes to read and think when I have time. And so the exploration of the text was me doing textual criticism of various parts of the Bible because I find it interesting. And then being a little cheeky about Jesus' divinity, which I actually believe in, never didn't. There's a point, I think, to the fact that God came down as man. And I don't think Jesus saw himself as sinless. The way he describes sin at the Sermon on the Mount, I think he very clearly considers himself a sinner. We say that Jesus was without sin. That's fine. Maybe he was, maybe he wasn't. I don't think Jesus considers himself without sin. I don't think that God is constrained by some rule that requires a pure blood sacrifice.
Okay, chat, is it just, maybe I'm just retarded, okay? Maybe I just can't follow that nose, all right? Maybe his IQ is just off the chain. Maybe Nick is just the smartest guy in the room. After all, what the fuck is he saying? Is he making any fucking sense? Is it just me that can't keep up? Is it just Nick being too smart for everybody again? I don't know what the fuck this guy is talking about. What is he saying? Like, what? I would be a better pastor. Pure bald dildo sacrifice. Retard alert, indeed. I don't think Jesus would frown upon my coke either. Okay, that's good. Hold on. It's bullshit. He's blathering on with bullshit. It's blasphemy. Word salad and hearsay at the same time. Nick, nobody cares about your theological interpretation. We care about why your 9-year-old daughter tested positive for cocaine in her hair follicle. Y'all white boys are dumb as fuck. I mean, I won't disagree with that. He just wants to hear his own voice. Okay, I thought I was going fucking insane for a second. I'm like, dude, am I done? Like, is it so fucking over, bro? Like, okay, cool. So it's just Nick being Nick. All right, cool. Let's continue.
To forgive sin, God can just go, I forgive you. Like, he can just do that because he's God, right? But people are like, nope, he couldn't do that. He needed Christ to die on the cross. That was the only way. It's like, that doesn't make sense. That's magic. That's not religion. That's not faith. And so it's like, you know, the problem is I get into discussions about that and I actually think through the problems.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'll shut up after this. I want to ask you straight up a question, guys. Is this worth your locals money? Like, let's be fucking honest here. Like, if you are a locals customer of Nick Rekieta, you got no content, nothing for like, how long has Nick been out of commission? Like a month, 3 months, who knows, right? And this is the content you get coming back. Would you resubscribe to his locals? Is this good? Do you feel like your hard-earned fucking bucks are going to the good cause? Never mind the fact that they're probably going to drugs in April later on. But like, come the fuck on. Like, what is happening? I would feel ripped off. I would be real. If I was paying Nick Rekieta for the locals membership, I'd feel pretty ripped off if this was my takeaway. If this is what I got, chat, I'd be pretty mad. Okay, I'd be mad at the internet, if you will. I ain't get a fucking, I don't know, a McFlurry for this shit.
And the questions that come up, and I often come to a conclusion that sounds something like regular Christian doctrine, but sometimes there's a period in the middle where I'm like, well, I mean, that's kind of weird. That's kind of a strange part of the text. And people take that and they go, see, hates Jesus. It's like, no, I like that guy. He's funny. He hangs around with cool people. That whole discussion to me was more about, do I care if Jesus wasn't sinless? No, I don't give a shit. Neurodivergent says Jesus cannot sin against himself. That's how I reconcile that, Nick. Of course he can. Why can't he? Like, if Jesus just murdered a guy, like, that'd be sinning against himself. It wouldn't, I guess you could say, well, since he's God and God makes the choices of right and wrong, God can only choose right, then Jesus' choices are always right, therefore he's sinless. But that's like it's a fallacy. That's not a real way to get to that. That's a philosophical cheat mode. But the whole thing is, the pastor who reported us got video compilations from people about things I said about religion. He never talked to me about them. He could have. I talked to him all the time. But he never said anything.
So is like his new angle not blaming the government, but it's blaming the pastor. Is that where we're redirecting now? Is that where we're going now? It's not. Holy shit. Okay, so it's not the government's fault this time. Okay, wait. All right, it's definitely not Nick's fault. It was the government's fault. But now it's the pastor's fault, which is somehow going to circle back to LawTube's fault, which is going to circle back to Sean's fault, which is they're going to make a pit stop at Nate the Lawyer and Uncivil Law. And then we're going to circle right back to the government. Okay, sounds legit. We're on the right track here, but we got to remember, chat, it's everybody's fault. Ultimately, it's everybody's fault but Nick. Gotta remember that. He's perfect. He's never lied. He would never lie to you. And it's all our fault. All right?
Now, one thing. I think he's an absolutely terrible human. I just thought he was a mediocre pastor before, but he always seemed caring. But people show you the truth about them. That's about the only words I've said to that pastor. I said, where was my family's pastor?
Okay. Wow.
One thing.
That was something. That was Nick blaming the pastor. Oh, that's one clip of many. Yeah, we got more. Got more on the way, chat. But it's about time for that H2O drink, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. We need that H2O. And no, for the guy in chat that says that's code for heroin. No, it is not code for it is not code for heroin. Okay? Maybe like I don't know. Did Rekieta ever fucking do heroin, you think? I don't know. EVS was like, no, I would never. No, Nick told me he would never. But I don't know how good Nick's word is, to be honest. Ivana, thank you for becoming a member of the MrSEN squad. So real quick, I'm gonna get that water break. So we're gonna put the lovely BRB screen up, and then we're gonna continue with more clips. We're not even a fraction of the way done, chat. That's why I had to start everything kind of early, right? I let the music play for 5 minutes. We went through EVS's pill stream. We went through Dogpack being a tard, and now we're here. There's a lot more to go. We haven't even scratched the fucking surface. God help us all. But I'll be back, and in the meantime, I'm gonna leave you with the lovely Baldo Wave. And I'll be right back.
Kiwi Farm, you do not have the full store E. Ooh, come Kiwi Farm, come and look upon the heart. Ooh, let's talk in DMs, it is not too late for my mercy. Ooh, come and look upon the heart. Oh, I'm a god, how can you jail a god? What a grand and intoxicating innocence. I'm a god. How can you jail a god? Shame on you, sweet Kiwi Farm. I'm a god. 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 Welcome, Kiwi Farm. You do not have the full store E. Ooh. Come, Kiwi Farm, come and look upon the heart. Ooh, let's talk in DMs, it is not too late for my mercy. Ooh, come and look upon the heart. Oh, I'm a god. How can you jail a god? What a grand and intoxicating innocence. I'm a god. How can you jail a god? Shame on you, sweet kiwi farm. I'm a god. I'm a god. I'm a god. God. I'm a god. I'm a god. I'm a god. No rehab or intervention can work in this place. There is no escape. No rehab or intervention can work in this place. There is no escape. No rehab or intervention can work in this place. There is no escape. No rehab or intervention can work in this place. There is no escape. Oh, I'm a god. How can you jail a god? What a grand and intoxicating innocence. I'm a god. How can you jail a god? Shame on you, sweet kiwi farm. I'm a god. I'm a god. I'm a god. God. I'm a god. I'm a god. I'm a god.
Perfect. Made it back right in time. All right, guys. I took my break, and now we're back. Good jams. Do we all agree? We need Dagot or to tell us Rekieta's story. Indeed. I don't know how many of you guys are in chat, but shout out to you guys. The chat's moving kind of quick. I'm not an expert streamer or anything, but I've heard that that's a good sign. So, appreciate that. Okay, next clip. Gonna be an interesting one. We're actually gonna be talking about, apparently Nick talks about April here. Interesting. And it looks like the audio's a little better for this. Possibly. Let's put it up. Just in case. But yeah, apparently this is about April. The next clip I got here pulled up. We're talking about April imholte. I think Nick addressed actually whether or not like April was actually pregnant, which is fucking hilarious. I think what's his name? Aaron. I think Aaron imholte has also commented on whether or not April was pregnant. So we got that interesting shit coming up. But let's go ahead and take a look at this real quick. Let's see what's going on. Nick, talk to us. Let's fucking... Ooh, that is not what I wanted. All right. My official VTuber avatar chat. And let's see what he's got to say.
Is April really pregnant? April is not pregnant. But it's a funny rumor. A rumor cut completely out of, I think, out of whole cloth by Aaron. In the meanwhile, you could probably watch... keep an eye on April's Twitter. That was rather unexpected today, but it's very, very funny.
You are coping.
Okay, I should have stepped right through here.
You just can't accept what you're seeing. Yes, you're coping and seething.
I think this is the part where like, I don't know if I added this in my video, but I think this was where like, people were like, yeah, Nick is allowing April to just disrespect the mother of his child and shit. Yeah, I think he's made other outlandish statements about this scenario too, but he kind of just thought that the April thing was like unexpected. He didn't even like reprimand her. He didn't get mad at all. He didn't really give a shit. Yeah, I mean, he kept it pretty vague on that one. So that's the April thing. He denies it. He says it's not true. I saw one of you guys say it's funny though, because anytime Nick would say it's not true about something, it ends up being true. So it's like, can you really fucking take Nick's word for truth at this point? Basically, if Nick says something's not true, it's probably fucking true. All right, that's your best bet over there. Well, let's see. He goes back and he revisits the government. apparently. All right, so here's his rant about the government. How he says the government's the gold digger. Yes, she's not pregnant because I paid her for the. Oh God, dude, the Jamaica trip. Oh, everything about Nick is a meme at this point, bro. All right, there's the Jamaica trip that we got to talk about, where he apparently gave like a dancer $1,000 for an abortion or something. I have no idea if he was finessed or something, if they just like swindled him or like he's just lying or some shit. But that was kind of funny. The trip to Jamaica, where he totally did not get pegged. We got to work up to that. Jesus Christ! Like when I said there's a lot to go over, I wasn't joking. It's quite a bit. All right, so here's the government. Let's see what he has to say.
Someone's got a problem with what I do or say at this point. You can't take my kids. The government can. Fuck off. I'm not scared of any of you. You get a little perspective change. Get a little perspective change when the government comes into your life and starts fucking around. You start finding out. Because the government never finds out. They just make you do it. Have never...
Okay, look, I want to feel bad for him, alright? Chat, truthfully, I do. But like, how can you? Let me go visit his fucking Twitter account right now. Like, I'm pretty sure he's like, I want to see if he's spurging out like in current day, or like at the moment of this stream. Let's see. No, the last fucking thing he said was 12 hours ago. Okay, all right, yeah. After he put up this defense, look. Defense said, see, this is why I can't feel bad for him because he's such a fucking idiot. He said, I forgot to tell you all, I grew up in the 80s before you all became pussies. My bad. That should explain. It's like, what? It's like, oh, okay, so only pussies will look at you, will give you a dirty look if you involve cocaine with your kids, I guess. Right? I guess that's just a pussy thing to do. All right? I don't know. Like, That's the thing. That's why I can't feel bad for him. And then he has this little fucking slap fight. He spurgs out at Sean. I forgot you were a prosecutor. The only one who couldn't indict a ham sandwich. The defendant cannot be located, but he definitely can be served. This is the most idiotic legal take of the year. Then he fucking mentions Juju the cow for some reason. So I am more and more reminded of why I've always hated lawyers. I lose my fucking number. And then like the attack on Latu, which we'll get to. All right, but I just kind of wanted to say I want to feel bad for him. Even just I'm still trying to hold out, for a way to feel bad for this guy, but I can't. I can't, bro. It's just how, like, you can't. You really can't. It's fucked up. But let's continue.
Never felt as unhealthy as being under the watchful eye of the government. Never felt as terrible about like myself mentally or physically. They've truly done a number on my life, and I get to spend a lot of time fixing it. But hey, the good news is I actually want to fix it. I haven't paid attention to anything other than, well, to be honest, trying not to.
Okay, wait a minute. He's about to try to sympathy bait. But wait a minute. That's not even true though. The problem here is that's not even true, bro. Like, you've been in Aaron's chat, you've been in NLO's chat, you've been in fucking pretty much every chat but mine for some reason. I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, the Seni squad is pretty nice. I'm sure they welcome you in open arms. You can just ask EBS. But yeah, that's not even true. You've been constantly paying attention to everything going on. You're in everybody's chat. You were in Chuck, what was it, Chuck or Chad Zumach's chat, which nobody even really heard of him until you came there and he roasted your ass. Who else's chat is you? You've been in everybody's, except mine. But like, I think it's kind of like bullshit. And there was even one point where you blocked Breaking Baldo News, and then you showed up in one of the replies, so we know you have an alt account now. I mean, it's dumb. This is really dumb. Okay, let's see what Nick has to say.
I got really close to some really dark thoughts. So keeping myself away from, cliffs or whatever has been high priority. But I got through that.
I think like the fucking... I don't even want to say ironic because I don't know if I'd be using ironic the right way. Fuck.
Somebody is gonna fucking.
But the really interesting part of all this...
Shit that you fucking say.
1,000 to Falcon punch a womb into AB0 RTI0N is still cheap.
Falco! Pod! I'm sorry, I tried my Captain Falco impression. Thank you for the I don't know. Is that pound? I believe that's pound. Don't know how much pound that is, but I appreciate it. Thank you. So I don't know if ironic is the word I want to go with here. But the really funny thing about this whole thing is that, do you remember the Dear John stuff? The Dear John segment, the infamous Dear John moment, where like Nick knew this guy was like down in his luck, ready to self-delete, or at least had that mindset a little bit. And essentially what Nick did is he tried to make it happen by berating this guy, calling him pathetic, this, and that. Just because I believe the statement was, Nick isn't the person I thought he was. That's pretty much it. Like, I think that's what it was that set him off. I just don't fucking get it. I mean, that's why, another reason, it's like, I can't fall for the sympathy bait either, because, I mean, look at what you've done, bro. Like, are you fucking kidding me? That's how, like, and then you go in and you spurg on Twitter. So it's like, so bad. Do you feel bad for him, chat? Is there anybody in chat that could feel bad for the nose after all the shit he's done? Is there anybody out there? Give me a 1 if you feel bad for the nose. Give me a 2 if you would just send the nose to the depths of hell. That's my Vince impression. I don't know if it's getting better. I don't know if it's getting worse. But I know by the end, my throat's probably going to be dead. I don't know how Vince does it. It's crazy. All right. Let's keep going.
So seriously, thanks for everybody out there who sends me messages of support and stuff. I'm really sorry I have not gotten back to him like I used to. But, that's how it goes. Going through all this has been really frustrating. But recently I remembered something. I fucking like me. I like me, like...
most narcissists would. That is, dude, this is not doing any favor for your narcissist optics, okay? That's yeah, tone it down a little bit, buddy. Come back, okay?
I don't really want to change much. Like, obviously there's some things that probably need to be changed, but just in general, I like me. Fuck anybody who doesn't. Go away.
What?
Go do something else. I don't mind.
What?
Fuck the ones that do like you. No, trust me, Skull Leader, you get in trouble for that one too. It's one thing they don't really prep you for in streamer school. Like, you're gonna live your shitty days in front of the camera too, because the show keeps going. And that's where a lot of big problems come in.
Oh my god.
I'm reacting to a shitty day. Most people's shitty days aren't recorded and broadcast.
Nick, your fucking shitty days don't need to be recorded and broadcast. Like, what the fuck? Jesus, this guy is such a fucking idiot. I don't know if he's just talking out of his ass. I think he is. Like, we literally were, like, famished for Baldo content. And even then, you were giving scraps. Like, you were going into Aaron's chat and anybody's chat and giving them money for them to acknowledge you and shit. It's pretty fucking sad, the position you're in now. But, like, yeah, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Like, really, this isn't even me trying to fucking dunk on you or anything. Like, that doesn't even make any fucking sense. You, like, fell off the face of the planet for about, like, I don't know, like 2 months, 3 months. Even Null thought you were, like, humbled a little bit, right? Yeah, I don't... What are you talking about? Nobody's even actively stalking you either. You know, you were just kind of left alone. And then you came back. And then you started doing this again. And that's how the cycle continues, Nick. All you have to do is shut the fuck up. It's not that hard.
Here's the thing, like, with streaming, if you're streaming and you kind of look like a sad sack of garbage, people don't really want to watch. It's not entertaining. So
I mean, to be fair, Nick, a lot of people, even the ones that were close to you, say your shows haven't been entertaining for a while. You know, like jacking off on stream and drinking a ton of fucking alcohol, doing a bunch of coke, and then coming back. That's not really the high quality content, you know. And you were kind of happy during those times, so it's just, I don't know. I kind of like, I'm not picking up what you're putting down. You know, you're not a good car salesman right now. You gotta do a little more. All right, I don't think chat is buying it either. Chat, I don't know. Chat, what do you think? Are you buying this? Is Rekieta swaying you in his favor? Is this doing anything for you guys?
While I was a sad sack of garbage, I didn't stream. But I've been spending a lot of time finding myself. I've done a shitload of therapy, which is great. As I come back, I'm only going to talk to people I want to talk to. It really sucks because I'm not going to be in the mood to like help people for a while. They probably don't want my help, which is fine. It's dumb though because I'm fun. But that's okay. I'm not going to be in the mood to like help people out or whatever because it's exhausting helping people only to have them try and fuck you over and over and over again. Biggest goal for my channel right now is finding a trial that I can actually cover reasonably.
Oh
I don't know
my
if you guys remember
god.
it, but I think it was like I said the same thing like a day or 2 days before I got arrested.
Oh my god.
And I was serious. I was so mad. Anyway, normally people say, oh, yeah, you should try something. You shouldn't, don't try getting arrested for a felony.
Dude.
Don't. That's not one I recommend. Keep that off the list.
Holy fucking shit, this guy's a mess, bro. What is happening? Okay. Alright, Nick. A couple more clips. Let me check in with you guys. What do you think? Felt it as per usual. Poor little victim Nick. They don't like me. Boo-hoo. Wait, I thought he wasn't a law channel, so why is he doing law things? Could it be the money is drying up without the trust fund? Yeah, apparently he lost the trust fund, or at least that's like a safe presumption most people are making. I don't know, like he was giving out free locals thing, but then there's some people that were saying, oh, that's just everybody gives those out. I don't know if anybody in chat can confirm that. We'll be looking at that as well, so maybe when we get there, you guys can confirm it. Nick just raised that crime rate to 57%. The word of the day is affluenza. Eats his meals wearing a baldo, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Such a narc. Finding yourself at 40. Hey man, it's called a midlife crisis, okay? And that's pretty much the start of Nick's problems right there. Let's see. Okay, let's see what he says about the casino. The house always wins, chat.
Go on the Kino Casino. Okay, yeah. 2 fucking loser Canadians with a combined IQ that's lower than the average calories in a bite that PPP takes.
Damn, bro. Look at all that seed for one question. Holy fucking shit. My god, talk about the mask slipping off again. Like, holy shit. I don't know, man. I'm not saying you're not allowed to seethe here and there, okay? Nobody's perfect, and obviously people get mad, but for what? Like, you don't understand. All they're doing is covering you being a fucking asshole, a dipshit, and a rebound. Just about anybody, honestly. Even the clip channels, which apparently your response to the clip channels is to just threaten to strike them. One in particular. Wonder why that could be. We'll find out. But, like, you do realize, and I have to stress this again, and I think chat will be with me on this, you did this to yourself. Okay? I can't stand it with people like Nick, and I've seen this in other instances, where people like this just say, everybody else is at fault but myself. It's like, no, come to your, like, just come to this epiphany that you did this to yourself. Alright, that's step one. Realize that this is your fault, not anybody else's. And then, like, yeah, I just don't know. Like, you're, the seething right here, what I'm trying to say, I guess in a shorter way, in a TLDR, your seething is illogical right now, and is not required. And it makes no fucking sense. And it's not helping the other fucking 2 clips where you're, like, basically baiting or whatever, right? That is not helping your case. But he seeds on for a little bit longer, so let's keep watching.
No, thank you. Andy Borski can get fucked, and PPP can't get fucked because it's biologically impossible. He's too fat. He's too much of a nerd. Hi, we have a show where we make up shit. Okay, cool. Great. So does everybody else.
The house always went... No, I'm sorry. I just wanted to say that. I mean, look, man. Dude. Like, this is the thing. You say people make shit up and stuff, and I'm not saying that that doesn't happen. I mean, it's the interwebs. Nick, you made shit up, you fucking idiot. What? Isn't that why you owe Montegraph like $300? Did you pay him yet? Fucking dumbass. Like, it's just like the rules for thee, but not for me. Nick, and I gotta say, he blatantly pedo jackets anybody and got away with this for years. Anytime he wanted to. Right? This guy would make rumors. He would do the stupid little fucking whistles here and there, you know. He's like the #1 offender when it comes to this shit. And now he's just complaining because he's getting a taste of his own medicine. But guess what? It's not even like that, because none of the shit anybody, for the most part, has said about you is wrong. Because we have the clips to prove it. We have the receipts. Alright? There's the difference here. So I don't understand this guy. He's such a fucking idiot. Like, pardon the ad hocs.
Fuck up for a second.
Pardon the ad
okay?
hocs.
Your whole thing.
I'm sorry for Nick, but PPP can get laid if he wanted to by being 1,000 times more funny and has a particular refined taste for disguisement. 2 things that could amuse women, not so much for Nick.
True! I like PPP. I think the kids call it Riz. Yes, I think that's what everyone's called, that Riz. I think PPP's got Riz. Alright, what do you think, chat? You think PPP has Riz? I think he does. Alright? I think fucking PPP and Andy could Riz up any woman anytime. Nick, on the other hand, I mean... it doesn't seem like he can even keep his wife. So, I mean, wasn't that one of the main problems? Our wife wasn't satisfied. So, you know, he let Steel Toe knock her up, and then Nick slowly lost his mind. I could have sworn there was, what is it? There was an interesting little song.
Vtuber, someday you'll crash and burn, but I'll put you in an urn and usher you into the farms, facing jail time and court fees that boggle the mind. Your children can't sleep at night, watching their father self-harm. If the internet decides that you can't be satisfied, and your giant fucking nose snorts up all the coke inside, if there's no one to blame but you and that cursed zone eat your charm, I'll usher you into the farms. You taught homeschool, you were opposed to all the right rules. We all used to think this guy's cool, but now you're a fixture of the farms. What happened, Nick? Was Was it your whiskey dick when I see you? It makes me sick, you're nothing but ego and smart. Your career is fucking died, cause our wife wasn't satisfied. You let Steele to fuck her all, and then you slowly lost your mind. Went from alcoholic to junkie. Note the track marks on your arms, so I'll usher you into the farm. Watch you burn, someday you'll crash and burn, but I'll put you in an urn and usher you into the farm. What happened, Nick? Was it your whiskey dick when I see you? It makes me sick, you're nothing but ego smart. Your career is fucking died, cause our wife wasn't satisfied.
What do you think, chat? Good song? Good song? I like it. That was Breaking Baldo. To this day, people ask me, where the fuck did you get that song? Honestly, I found it on Twitter. And I can't for the life of me find who fucking posted it. I'm still waiting for somebody to tell me, hey, here's the original tweet, so I could be like, oh, shit, whoever made this is a fucking genius. I still can't find it. I literally can't. I've been trying so hard. But yeah, I don't know. I guess it's one of those little miracles. I mean, it's there, though. I'll probably make a compilation with that song in the background at some point. But, yeah. I mean, that's the tale of Nick's life, pretty much. Let's continue with the seed. He does 20 more seconds of the seed. I pinned that one comment. PPP is pure Riz. I agree.
I sound scared. Cool. Terrified. Funny thing, there was a time they could have easily gotten me on the show, and I would have been happy to make them a bunch of money.
Millions of dollars.
But not anymore.
Millions of dollars.
Then you're just belted. No one's ever fucking cared about that expression.
Belted, Nick. Suffer.
When the government can take your kids,
Here we go again.
Don't give a shit what two retarded Canadians think.
Here we go again with the government.
Sorry.
You
They
just
burned
can't.
their chance for me to give a shit.
You can't fucking stop with the government. The government. Suffer, government. Oh my fucking god. This guy is a fucking piece of work. Okay, let me scroll back on Breaking Baldo and use this fucking thing. So this is on the 27th. Okay. Let's see. Put this here. Indications of setbacks and frustration in Rekieta's sealed CHIPS or CHIPS case as he complains about the telephone game of CPS workers, saying he doesn't have protection and they misread stuff. He accuses of multiple mini conspiracies in the evidence. And then Lord Baldo will wishes the whole world would off themselves. I'm pretty sure like the audio is going to be really low on that. It's okay though. We got a good old Sony Vegas here. Well, talking laundry, Rekieta Law responds to a question, how much laundry is in the house? Nick says, yes, Charlie, 7 people. Given that he has 5 children and likely himself as a 6th, who is the 7th? Kayla or April Anderson? Because counting both would be 8. Then we got Rekieta's sandwich stream, blocking the nerds. Oh, I have that one too. Or yeah, download it. Let's see. October 27. Okay, he said this about Aaron. The Rekieta Law seeds about Aaron Imholte, stating, there's a snaky rebard who's told a bunch of stories about my life. One day, friend, I get to talk too. Hilariously, Freudian slips stating, I have a bunch of stories about your wife, before quickly correcting to life. Okay. So Nick with the Freudian slips, only the law pope, I'm sorry, that was my Freudian slip, law pope can do. Additionally, when someone asks for a wellness check, Nick feels the need to insult. Nick says, mind your own business, you worthless trash heap. That's the law pope right there. April admits to the Quober polycule. If anybody's wondering what Quober is, that apparently that's the stupid little name that they gave their little polycule bullshit or whatever. I don't know. Destiny probably knows what that is. But April admits to the Quober polycule and then openly says her impetus is Nick, and it will be from here until he dies. Next, she calls Nick baby and asks him to do something new. like I said, I said this at the beginning. Like, am I off base here when I'm like, these guys are acting like fucking high school, fucking teenage romance bullshit, bro? For the simple fact that making commentary about public documentation statements that Rekieta Law has made and actions he has done. Nick states on last night's stream that anyone who does that should be. Nick states on last night's stream that anyone who does that should be beaten to death, clarifying he is comfortable with it. So now he's becoming even more like, dude, like, what the fuck? Like, what is happening here? This is the dude. There's no way, like, if you would have told anybody, right, that the Rekieta from Weave Wars that was, like, conning everybody, including Vic Mignogna, was gonna say this shit at some point, the guy that fucking was going at Ralph for being an idiot back in the days, before he was, you know, good with Ralph again, people would be like, there's no fucking way, dude. There's no fucking way. Oh, my God. Thank you once again, Rekieta, for the personal shout out during your lethargic 4 a.m. stream saying I should off myself. This fucking nerd will keep on trucking and document everything you do. Oh, and your kid did ingest cocaine, you liar.
You're a nerd because you're a nerd. So get out. And all those people should be bullied and beaten to death.
Oh my God. Okay, so they weren't lying when they said that. Okay. I don't know if you guys heard that, but yeah, apparently he did say it. Okay, cool. All right. I don't fucking... This is not very Rekieta of him, all right? This is not very Rekieta. All right, so if you document Nick lying... Fuck. All right, we're good. Almost threw this off. If you document Nick lying, and you get under his skin just a little bit, he will call you a nerd and say you deserve to be beaten to death. Lawyer, by the way. Well, not anymore, but whatever. We'll get to that. So let's see. What else does he say? Dear all the nerds who was banned yesterday. If you're someone who is critical of a man who endangers children by neglecting them to have a foursome drug-fueled polycule, according to Rekieta... According to Rekieta, you deserve to die violently. Okay, let me see. All right, chat. Let's see if we can hear it from here. All right, it's gonna be a test 1 2 1 2.
I don't mean like, oh, I'm a nerd because I like books. I mean, you're a nerd because you're a nerd. So get out. And all those people should be bullied and beaten to death.
Oh my fucking God.
Yeah, no, I'm good with it. So to make sure that I was comfortable saying that. Very much so.
Jesus Christ.
So, and you'll know what I mean.
Jesus Christ. Okay, woke up to Rekieta's clips. The first impressions are, this is by Sneed Dave Williams. That fucking name, bro. Fucking A+. Woke up to the Rekieta clips. First impressions are that he's certainly using again. Secondly, it's clear something has caused him to realize he's purely fucked. My guess is he didn't sign a plea, but read the offer and saw jail time. Now he's going full Ralpha male. How long until Nick ends up in the fucking shack in Mexico, bro? Oh my God, it is so over. There's Aaron. Actually, you know what? We need a palate cleanser. Let's see what Aaron's take is on this whole thing. I was joking on the replies of Breaking Baldo News, and I was like, we need C Goody's take. Everybody know about C fucking Goody? Yeah, Breaking Baldo News with the heart. Actually, that's a perfect one. We need that. Okay. Nick is not authorized. I want to show you guys C. We need C Goody's take. Anybody know who the fuck C Goody is? But not a lot of you though. But I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna try my hardest to find C Goody. All right, so C Goody is like an old Baldo guard, I guess, reformed. Not really a Baldo guard anymore. Let's see. Where the fuck is C Goody? Where's his fucking comments? Where's this fucking guy? Okay, here it is. This is where he's mentioned. So this should take us there. All right, we need C Goody's take. Shout out to almost 500, 498. Okay, let's keep liking and sharing so we can try to get to 500. Chat. Oh, okay, here's C Goody. Fucking thank you. All right. So, fucking C Goody's take on the matter, okay? This is in regards to the LawTube edition, which we're working up to. All right, don't worry, we're getting there. But the old Baldo guard, C. Goody, reformed man, very, very, very fucking true and honest fan or something. I don't fucking know what he is, dude. Well, he's just a dude. It goes around now. Apparently, he's around a lot now in my comment section, but that's lovely. I do appreciate it. Look at this narcissist son liking his own fucking video. What a piece of shit. So there you go. The Law Tube exposes the Rekieta Law, the major scandals. C. Goody had a take on this, chat. So it says, is anyone surprised that the nose would hoard the cash for his addiction? Then C. Goody says, Nick explicitly stated publicly that he would not be sharing the revenue and that everyone was free to do their own streams if they want it. This is sour grapes from people who have no business complaining, considering all of the exposure and growth they got from their appearances. I have no sympathy. Damn, that's a fucking take, bro. C. Goody right there. Former Baldo. It looks like he's going back to the bunker now. All right, he's got the hottest of takes. All 100 subs of him. He's raring to go, bro. He's getting his second win. And I don't think anybody somebody said C. Goody. Nick also said publicly he didn't go hedonism too. Nick also said publicly he wasn't a swinger, and I could go on. Nick said and did things in private that we have found contradict his public position. So it's very believable he promised something privately and didn't follow through. Local 5K gift. Then this person says, I remember you from the chat. Crazy times. LawTube was always in peril. There's a lot independent on Nick's current situation. I wish you well. I'm gonna be honest with you, dude. Fucking, it looks like C. Goody kind of got felted. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I may be a little biased, but you know, I think he might have gotten a little felted. Do you think C. Goody just got felted by this random commenter? Give me a 1 if you think C. Goody just got fucking felted. Give me a 2 if we are so back, C. Goody bros. Like, it's time to rise up, come back to the bunker. It's that's C. Goody, everybody. Remember, that's a 1 if this guy just got fucking felted, and that's a 2 if we are so back, C. Goody bros. Okay, I know what everybody thinks. Oh, Mandy, you came and you blah, 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 blah. I need to figure out. Okay, so there's a lot of 1s in chat. Felted. Can C. Goody even make it through a day without his weed? I don't know, bro. I'm gonna be honest, dude. I don't know anything about C. Goody other than he shows up in my comment section a lot now. Sometimes he defends Nick. He allegedly left the Baldo bunker, but now it looks like he's back. I don't know what's going on, bro. This guy's kind of funny, though. His existence is kind of funny. All right, you know, I always sometimes like to cheer on the underdog here, right? And I think C. Goody is the perfect example of the underdog. All right, he's fighting the good fight. All right, but I did say I wanted to look at the toe. All right. The toe actually recently had Nick enter his chat. Okay. And now we finally got 500 of you guys in chat. We are so back. Remember to keep hitting the like, sending a like to be exact. But we are so back, Sunny Squad. But here's Aaron. I guess he dressed up as a criminal for Halloween. Very nice. But Rekieta apparently hit his chat up. He was at the chat. In his chat room. Let's put this on loop. We love that.
Was Nick here today and we had no idea? What the fuck? Why didn't anybody tell me? We were having some fun today. Oh, shit. I'm so mad that I missed that. I would have talked a little shit to the king of the meltdown. God, that dude, you gotta get over that jaded ex-lover thing. And it wasn't even gay. But you're acting really, really gay. I would worry about those fucking DMs that are coming about. If I were him, I would try to stay as perfectly still and silent and unnoticeable as possible.
Is he talking about the mod DM leak with what was her name? I think it was God, I called her Kaylee, but apparently it's like Kalia or some shit. I think those are like the DM leaks that were coming out and shit, or came out. I think that's the one he's referring to. Maybe, I'm not sure, but those are some DM leaks that we gotta look over. They fucking leaked them, and then Nick spurred. But keep this in mind: Nick is the same idiot that leaked Null's DMs to use as a gotcha against Null. So again, it's kind of hard to feel bad for Nick, right? Again, it's like I am of the impression if you snake a snake, it's fine. All right, that's my view on it. Again, we're a little gray area here, okay? So, you know.
And there's some other shit I've heard that's going to come out very, very soon. So I would, I know that he's incapable of it, but I personally would fucking keep it down.
Oh my God, is this on the 30? Don't fucking tell me there's more shit coming out, bro. I need a fucking vacation or something. Oh, it's gonna be so fucking over, bro. Okay, whatever.
Or don't. Oh, maybe that's why he was in the chat today. Because I was talking about being with my girlfriend last night and everything else, and that hurt. Yeah. It's always tough to see someone you love and are attracted to move on. It's fine, but you'll get over it. You'll get over it.
Bro, fucking the toe is just felting the nose, right? Nick is getting felted by Aaron in like real time. That's fucked. That's fucked. It's tough, bro. It's tough. Fucking Aaron Imholte is felting the fucking nose right now.
Just take a really deep breath, Nick. Inhale really deep.
Oh, God.
Take a nice deep breath. Keep it down.
You are coping and seething. You just can't accept what you're seeing. Yes, you're coping and seething.
Isaiah, just remember you say that after you've seen my... What the hell? Why are you thinking of this, bro? What the fuck? What is happening anymore? You're going to another guy's chat talking about his dick. It's just fucking, like, what? What are you doing? Dude, what the fuck is this guy doing with his life anymore? It's bad. Oh, God, it's so bad. My life hasn't been going well for a couple of years. No shit, Sherlock. The fucking addict. And, I mean, it's kind of one of those things where, like, I got to agree that the enablers are to blame as well. Anybody that, like... But, like, when I say enablers, I don't mean, like, LawTube or anything, right? I mean, like, the people that were just like, yeah, Nick, keep going, you got this. Unfortunately, EVS kind of meets that requirement, or that criteria, rather. And Camelot, right off the bat. Those are, like, the main two I can think of. When you talk about enablers, unfortunately, and EVS, I know my chat might hate you. I know some people that watch me might not like you. But, you know, I don't think I know enough about you yet to make that judgment. But that being said, from what I've seen regarding you and the Rekieta situation, you kind of are a bit of an enabler. Let's be real, my man. All right? So, you know, just kind of got to put you there. And Kumalot, oh my God, that guy. Well, that guy is, you know. You know what else he says? He says anything.
Coping so hard.
Okay, that was it. Okay. So Nick didn't get acknowledged at all. That's pretty sad. But I think the toe fucking felted him. Chat, do you think Nick got felted by the fucking toe? Is this the toe keeps winning? I keep seeing this phrase, another win for the toe. Is that how it goes? I think that's how it goes, right? Another win for the toe. Is the toe felting Nick? That's the real question here, chat. Star Wars girls seem to have an eye for Nick. EVS is a huge piece of shit. His history with false flagging comics indies 7 to 8 years long. That's fucked. Don't false flag shit. That's fucking AIDS. One crackhead to another. Jesus. EBS isn't truly Baldo Man's friend. He said it would be funny if Baldo Man goes to jail or prison. I mean, I guess if you want to take his word for it, I mean, I was kind of looking at like the other things, right? Like, for example, the whole like laughing at like Nick's like jokes about, oh, you know, this is, or taking Nick at face value and then trying to reiterate it to like the audience and reassure them, oh, Nick told me this, so I'm not gonna like you know, cast judgment or think of it this way. If it was Eric July in this situation, do you really think fucking EVS would be as charitable to Eric July as he's being to Nick? I have a feeling that he wouldn't. I have a feeling that if it was Flash, he wouldn't be charitable to him the way he is Nick. But again, I don't know much about EVS yet. I just have a feeling, based off what I've seen, he might not be as charitable to people he doesn't like, as opposed to, like, the nose, right? And it really just seemed like he was, like, ready to dip when things were getting really, really bad to the point where, like, yeah, you can't even fucking defend this guy anymore. You know, I'm just basing it off of that, but, hey, you know, I could be wrong. Just observations, that's all. This whole thing always goes up another level. It just never stops. Nick self-felt. Aaron just basks in the fallout. Eric is innocent bystander. Nick is melting the snowman. He's the one that said the kids should be taking care of themselves, right? Yeah, that's good old EBS there. Which I am still kind of wondering why he said that. Maybe I'll ask him that. Actually, fuck. Yeah, I should have asked him that when he was here. Jesus. All right. Hopefully he'll get here. Hopefully he'll make it in time. And then I can ask him that. It could fucking reminding me. Good. Said, let's see. EBS, effeminate vocal syndrome. I don't think EBS is truly a friend to anyone in his life. He seems like somebody that would snake his own mother, let alone friends. Jesus. Sarcasm for the toe win. The toe always wins, guys. I don't know. Honestly, on that note, I don't know much about Aaron either. The one thing I know is like he pulled a sticks or something, and he like allegedly like beat up April or something. Which if he did that, he's a fucking massive loser and shit. But like I don't really know. Maybe he did. Maybe he didn't. Holy fuck! I'm looking at Elissa's channel right now, and there is still a good amount of shit to cover. Okay, this is by, I believe this guy is actually a Kiwi farmer, to Third World YouTube. He made a meme. Okay, so let me put this. Let's look at this meme. Look at this meme. And then we can move on to more of the Nick Copapalooza. So let's see.
Hey, you know what? I realized something today. That there are people out there that didn't get bullied enough.
Jesus Christ, Nick.
And they're still fucking nerds.
I am a nerd. Like, not the good kind.
Oh my god, dude. Alright, look. You have a great fucking... This is Third World YouTube. You have a great taste in these game songs. I know where that's from. Fuck. Persona 5... Oh, no, actually. Persona Q2. Okay, yeah. There it is. There you go. Next exposed. Sen still plays JRPGs. It's so fucking over, bro. It's so fucking over. It's never been this over. Okay. Let's keep this a secret between us, chat. Alright?
I'll go to my friends who are all nerds, just like me.
That didn't get bullied enough.
And I'm like, hey guys, you want to do the stupidest thing ever? Let's just be cheerleaders.
Fucking nerds. I wouldn't talk to these people in normal, real life.
Mr. Cheerleader, cool.
Wait a minute, like, I wish I was cool. I was never cool.
Fucking nerds. And all those people should be bullied and beaten to death.
Jesus
Like
Christ.
that
Really?
giant nerd my entire life, yeah.
They're always bothered when they're reminded that they're nerds.
That was the funny irony of all of this. It's like, I'm just this dorky guy who's, like, I liked anime, video games.
Fucking nerds.
Dude, you're a fucking nerd. Yeah, I know. I know I am.
And all those people should be bullied and beaten to death.
Jesus
I know
Christ.
I was a nerd because I look at me. Like,
Mamma
I was a skinny,
mia.
frail bitch. I got it. We're all nerds.
By the way, you want a fucking nerd? There's one.
What the hell is that thing on the table behind you? Your nail polish collection? It's paint for miniatures, bigot, because I'm a giant nerd.
I'm gonna paint my models. Yeah, have fun. What a loser.
Bro, sometimes I think this has to be like, I'm either having a lucid dream or like this has to be a script. There's just no way. Like the lack of self-awareness from this guy at some point. Like there's just no fucking way this is real. This is all a dream, right? This is like a lucid dream I'm having right now, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god. Like no, seriously, it's almost like fascinating, dude. The lack of self-awareness, like the Jesus Christ. I can see why he wants to strike clip channels now. I can legitimately, like, think about it. If it wasn't for clip channels, if it wasn't for archivers, if it wasn't for those darn Kiwi farms, you really think we would catch Rekieta in half the live? Like, let's be honest. He fucking bores us to death like 95% of the time, right? But like, oh my god. The amounts of times he'll fucking just contradict himself. It's just so fucking fascinating. I've never seen another individual do this, like, ever. That's fucking crazy. That's insane. I am like, this isn't even sarcasm. I'm like legitimately in awe. What the fuck, Nick? What the fuck? Okay, whatever. Alright, I'm gonna pull it back.
Ultra Smurfs Primaris Captain.
Stop trying to, like, pretend to be cool.
And I hate that. I should never be embarrassed to be a fucking nerd.
That's weird. You're not cool. We can all see you.
Hey, Nick, what are those figures over your right shoulder? Those figures are the Bandai Premier Warhammer 40K Space
Imagine having
Marines.
shoulders 10 inches wide while calling people nerds and threatening them with bullying. He's delusional.
Thank you for the $4.99. I agree. He is very delusional, but I think that's man. Let me see if I can find that picture of Nick actually. Fuck, where is it? I think it might be on that fucking evil fucked up MrSEN's Twitter account. What a piece of shit. Let me see. Nick at the fucking here. Oh, here it is. Yeah, okay. Let's go to the evil MrSEN. Like, that guy's a fucking bully. What a piece of shit. Alright. He's the biggest nerd of them all. But, yeah, this is what you're looking at, right? And it kind of looks like there was trouble in paradise. Oh my fucking god. Like, I just got reminded, yeah, so there was somebody that got an interview with somebody that was there, apparently. We're gonna go look at that. I think Will Heron has it on his channel, so we might check that out. Remember, this is still night 1 of the Rekieta Law Exposed World Tour. Night 1. Night 2? I mean, shit, we're probably going to have to do it tomorrow, dude. Don't worry, we still... What are we at? Like 2 hours? Yeah, we're still good for another... I don't know, chat. Say an hour and a half, maybe an hour. Or... Jesus! Like, you would think I'd be ecstatic. I'm like, oh, thank God there's so much Rekieta shit. But it's like, damn, this guy just... Dude, he's overworking us, right? Me, Breaking Baldo News, fucking Malcolm X, the Kiwis. We're all fucking being worked to death at this point, man. Maybe this is Rekieta's newest plan. Alright, just fucking overload us or whatever, right? And that's how Rekieta will take the W at the end of the day. Or at the ending of the day, as my bear friend would say. But yeah, this is the guy calling you a nerd. Chat. And it doesn't look like there's it looks like there's a little bit of trouble in paradise. Lady Rackets is still looking kind of fine there, so you know. That is why she's our wife. Alright? That is why she's our wife.
Fucking nerds.
I'm a nerd, which puts me down low on the market value. Thank God I have a Lady Rackets.
Didn't get bullied enough.
Maximum nerd, okay? I used to play a game called EverQuest. If you don't know how D&D works, let me nerd you out for just a second. We're a bunch of fucking nerds.
Fucking nerds.
May you never call another man a nerd.
That's true.
And all those people should be bullied and beaten to death.
Oh, that is the Adeptus Mechanicus trilogy box set. Nerd.
Fucking nerds.
I will say I'm a total nerd.
Didn't get bullied enough.
Yeah. That's what makes me like you.
When I find out that someone's just a fucking nerd with no joy in their life, I don't want them around anymore. So they're gone.
Fuck, dude.
And today I just started blocking a whole shitload of people. It's so great. Oh, so good.
As you can see, yeah, this is what I mean. Exactly what I mean. Look at all the shit he's done. And this is, again, this is not even scratching the surface. Alright? Like, I'm not even being hyperbolic when I say that. It's like, holy fucking shit, this guy, man.
And they're still fucking nerds. And all those people should be bullied and beaten to death.
You guys are fucking embarrassing.
And they're still fucking nerds.
Fucking amazing. But yeah. This was by Third World YouTube at Third World YouTube.
So it's time.
He makes very very good memes. I highly recommend you check him out if you haven't. Very funny memes, definitely.
Hey.
Some of the times I like, apparently Breaking Baldo News was posting them and he didn't have a source and I didn't have a source. And I just found out about it like, fuck, I want to say 2 weeks ago and shit. I was like, oh, fuck, okay, all right. I had to give him a small shout out for whatever it's worth. I mean, like, you know, I'm not even a big streamer or anything, but like, I still want to give him a little bit of a shout out. Thank you for the super sticker, Miss Tayliana. I don't know if it's gone up yet. I don't know if it's shown up on the donos thing, but thank you, appreciate it. Unfortunately, I can't give it a heart. I don't know why. YouTube, man, YouTube. All right, let's see if Nick's fucking tweeted in the last how long have we been here? In the last 2 hours or so? Let's see. Has he said anything? No. Okay, he just shut the fuck up after this. Let me see his replies. If you notice, I'm pretty sure he's lost a couple of hundred maybe followers. He's been going crazy. Oh, here's Grifty. Apparently this guy is still one of the like Baldo guards. I don't know. Does anybody know Grifty here? I don't know. I think he was followed by like somebody followed him. I think it might have been Tug that follows him. I don't know. Apparently he's still fighting for him, I think. Hey, LawTube Sean, took me a minute because I asked for permission before I share info from DMs, but you are wrong, Sean. They didn't sit on it for 2 months because I'm the one who first told Rekieta about the picture when Keanu talked about it on stream. Okay, so that's it's Grifty there coming in clutch. Let's see what Rekieta has to say. I bet Rekieta's very happy about this. Said, for a bunch of people who are going off like fucking rabid animals for hours today, what happened? One of your little narratives come crashing down? Damn, that sucked, dude. I'm gonna be honest with you. Assuming you're even telling the truth about this, and if it is an L, what is that? 1 L to like, what, 500 L's from Nick, the guy you're sweeping for right now? Like, come on now. Like, really? 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 And here's Sean coming in. That doesn't show anything but about when someone learned of it. And this person just spurging out at Sean. Someone was using a lot of straws. You know, Sean handling him with kid gloves and shit. And here's fucking Nick. Says, yep. Oh, hold on. I need the nose. Yep. Contrary to popular opinion, I don't watch much of anything. I'm busy most days, and I can't. Dude, your fucking tweets, your interactions and live streams would fucking contradict that. But okay. And that was the last reply, 23 hours ago. Okay. Or 11 hours ago to be. And then this person says, oh god, they're going at each other. Okay. So Sean says someone was using a lot of straws. Rekieta says, no, it wasn't. And it's documented harder than your BMI. So again, I guess another fat joke because Nick can't think of anything else. I guess the coke fucked them up that much. And then this person said, but not as much as your coke habit, to where Rekieta says, that's barely documented at all. What are you talking about? So, like, you know, Nick just, like, admitting to the cocaine, I guess. At this point, he just doesn't give a shit. And this is Nick's latest cope right here. I forgot to tell y'all, I grew up in the 80s before y'all became pussies. My bad. So I guess what Nick is trying to say is that child abuse was based in the 80s. And that's, if you're not okay with child abuse, then you're just fucking pussy. According to Nick. I mean, I guess, you know, W Nick, I guess. W Baldo W. I don't know, man. I don't know. We got, you know, fuck, we do need C Goody's take on this. All right, I was joking around earlier with Breaking Baldo News, but no, we really do need C Goody's take. All right. There's not pussies, they're internet pussies. Stop giving legitimate pussies a bad name. And then Rekieta says, humble, correct it, Doc. So again, there's that, you know, whatever, Dick. Okay. Let's go back here. Wait, now actually, let's get to the fucking clips. They're not even done with the clips. I think we have, okay, one. Oh, this one's good. Rekieta taking shots at people. Okay, this is Nick. This one is a pretty big clip for the most part. Well, 8 minutes about this. Okay. Let's put this down a little bit, you nerds. Senny getting the Nick voice down, bro. It's kind of scary because somebody actually said your fucking Nick impression is very spot on, and I'm getting scared. And bro, like, same here. I'm fucking scared. Like, I feel like if you become Rekieta, it's like the equivalent of making a deal with the devil, right? So what happens when you agree to those terms, to the Baldo, to putting on the Baldo, right? So, like, putting on the Baldo is the equivalent of making a deal with the devil. So you'll get, like, 10 years of success. You'll get, like, a cult of personality that will bend to your every will. You'll get a bunch of super berries. You'll get all this good shit. And then it'll all come crashing down 10 years later. Or yeah, 10 years later. And then you end up like Nick. It's like literally making a deal with the devil. I don't know, guys. Would you put on the Baldo? You get 10 good years and then it all goes down the shits. Alright? You start losing your mind. You let your wife fucking cuck you. You start hanging out with pedophiles like Patrick Melton, Vito, Dax Herrera, etc., etc. You start having homosexual feelings for another man called Aaron Imholte. You know, like, is it worth it, chat? Is it worth it? 10 years, tell me, what do you think? 10 years of pure fucking bliss, and then it all just come tumbling down. What do you think? You think, chat? God, no, nope. Wait, deal, nope. Thanks, love my lame life. Don't even joke like that. Well, look at Jack Murphy to Racket's story arc. Nick is irredeemable. Yet the Baldo is never worth it, dude. That thing is like a satanic ritual. Putting on the Baldo is just code for let's do a satanic ritual. Let's make it. Let's make a blood deal with the devil. It's fucked. It's fucked. Never wear the Baldo. I never want to wear the Baldo. Okay, shit's gonna get dark if that ever happens. But like, yeah, here it is. This is titled Nick Rekieta taking shots. And this one looks like it has a little more volume in it. And let's just put a little bit on. Let's see.
Supporter only time in 1 minute. Have I been drinking? No, I can't. I'm still drug and alcohol tested like 4 times a week. So no, can't drink. Can't wait for the day I can. It'll be great. But no, I've not been drinking or doing any drugs or anything like that. I know there's a bunch of people out there who...
Wait, so he just wants to get back to, like, drinking and shit. That's really not, like... You know, I'm not a fucking life coach or anything, right? Again, but, like, holy shit. Like, your main focus is just... Oh, I can't wait till I can drink again. Oh, like, okay. Like, isn't that, like, one of the beginnings of your, like, downfalls? Like, the excessive drinking was, you know, one of the catalysts for this downward spiral. So shouldn't you not be, like, trying to go that route again. Like, chat, am I going crazy here? Am I going crazy? By the way, this clip was from Will Herons, by the way. All right. Just so you see this little icon. Well, it's not an icon. It's like a little, what you want to call it, an avatar? Yeah, sure, an avatar. That's Will Heron. All right. He's a clipper. All right.
Really want that to be true. They're like, oh my God, he tweeted. There you go. But hey, you know what? I realized something today. There are people out there that didn't get bullied enough.
Oh, here it is.
And there's
So this was Lord Baldo's epiphany, apparently.
some nerds. So they can get lost. I'm tired of it. I wouldn't talk to these people in normal real life. And so, like, if you want to talk to me, like, I don't care who you actually are, but have some common fucking decency, because I will have common decency with other people.
Okay, that doesn't make sense because literally, I swear to God, I'm not tripping, right? I've seen people like just come at him with facts and he just fucking gets angry, calls you a nerd and blocks you, right? I'm not going crazy. I'm pretty sure I've seen that just play out.
When I find out that someone's just a nerd with no joy in their life, I don't want them around anymore. So they're gone. And you'll know what I mean. I don't mean like, oh, I'm a nerd because I like books. I mean, you're a nerd because you're a nerd. So get out. And all those people should be bullied and beaten to death. Yeah, no, I'm good with it. Just had to make sure that I was comfortable.
Man, where was this side of you when you were like taking on the Vic Mignogna fucking case? Well, technically you didn't. You fucking referred Con Vic into like your little friend type ear, right? But like when you were going ahead and you were putting on a nice little fucking face for everybody in Weeb Wars and everybody, you know, like where was this side, right? Where was this side? Where was it? What would Vic think, Nick, if he saw you doing this? What would Vic say, Nick? Reflect on that.
People saying that, very much so. So it's like, yeah, it was really refreshing. It was good. It made me happy to do that. I have never blocked people on Twitter. I don't think. It's driving me nuts. I may have an errant block in there somewhere, but I don't think I do.
What the fuck?
In something like 6 years, I haven't blocked anyone. And today I just started blocking a whole shitload of people.
What?
It's so great.
What?
Oh, so good. And I'm gonna do it again. As they, you know.
Okay, so like, Jesus. Okay, wait a minute. So this idiot that's been like flexing the fact that he's gotten blocked by people before and shit is just come to this realization of why people block others, right? And I don't even think he deserves to block people. It's not like anybody was saying anything that was a lie, and there's nobody that was like intentionally disrespectful to him. I'm sure there were maybe like one or two people, but like the pattern I'm seeing is everybody that he blocked were just spitting facts, bro. Like there's nobody that was legitimately like saying the worst things imaginable, right? There's nobody that like, and this one's the important one. Unlike Nick, there wasn't anybody pedo-jacketing him because Nick just feels like doing it to anyone, right? He's probably realizing he can't get away with that anymore. So like, again, it's like one of those things where like, what is this bullshit? This fucking, just straight up fucking shit. All right, that's all it is. It's just shit.
You know, show up and waste my time. I'm just gonna start blocking people.
You don't have to waste your time. You don't even need to get on Zitter, my dude. Just don't even get on Zitter. What the fuck do you mean? Jesus Christ. Nobody is saying, Nick, you need to spend your time fighting with these people till 4 a.m. in the morning. Nobody is saying that. You're choosing to do that yourself. Holy fucking shit.
I gave them long enough. So, I'm done with them. And that makes me really happy. And I found out that that's something that should be focusing much more on my
Oh
life
my
is
God.
joy. Those range cultists really deserve it. Dude, it's unhealthy. Like, there are some people out there who just, like, are really, really into it. Which is fine. I just don't need them on my timeline shitting up every post I make and every reply because, you know, I've got other stuff to do and other stuff to talk about. And they make it difficult to even...
You really don't. I want to be fucking honest with you, bro. You really fucking don't. All you live for is your current fucking drama. Literally, there's nothing else. Literally nothing else. This guy is fucking straight up capping right now, bro. Oh, what a fucking lying little spurg, bro. What the fuck do you mean? What do you mean? Why? How can you lie? How can you lie so blatantly? It just doesn't affect you. That's crazy, bro. Is that like the fucking textbook narcissism coming into play? Which is fine, exactly. He spends his time trolling YouTube comments about degenerate behavior. Nick pretending he isn't on Twitter and kiwifarms all day. He always reads his fucking thread because he always has something stupid to say later. He should stream this on YouTube at this point. He can't get lower than this. Just get the channel banned, Nick. That's the lowest you can achieve. Or that's the low you can achieve. That's true. That is true. He should go live. Honestly, I don't even know why he's like... I don't even know why he's petrified to go live. I was like trying to encourage him to do it the other day. Let me see if I can find that tweet. I literally told, because he was picking a fight with Sean again as per usual, and I was like, Nick, go live, you got this. I'm trying to encourage him, you know, doing my good deed of the day. So fuck, where is it? No, this is me replying to Nick here. Yeah, okay, here it is. This is where it was in regards to, this is breaking Baldo news. We got on October 31st, Halloween. Ooh, spooky. Taking a break from giving Aaron Imholte, or April Imholte, or April Anderson, whatever the fuck she wants to call herself. April Rekieta, April Law, blah, blah, blah. Taking a break from giving April terrible advice to take hearings in the house she's accused of living in, probably because she's not allowed to leave. Yeah, that happened, by the way. So Nick is still has April in the Baldo bunker. Apparently Kayla's not around, though, so that's kind of interesting. But, yeah, Rekieta went on Aaron Imholte's STMS live chat to bitch about his ex-boyfriend again. He says, he's rambling about nothing because he thinks nothing. He has no thoughts, no beliefs, and no understanding beyond death. Like, I'm gonna be honest, yeah, if he's just gonna do this shit, like the person in chat who said, just fucking go live and do that, like, yeah. You know, like, Nick, it's obvious that, like, people are gonna fucking find you doing stupid shit anyway. Just go live, be a fucking shitter live, and just keep the content going if that's what you want now. I don't know, it looks like it. Credit to Scara for the heads up. I know one thing Aaron Imholte understands. You can get $2 cans at Stoney's Bars and Grills, found at Rockville, Minnesota. If he wants to talk about desperation, let's talk about the cope from last night. He does not live in any form of reality. We're doing the biggest problem in the elections, drug addiction projection. It's where you really need someone who's addicted to drugs. Where's the thing where he's fighting Sean? I'm trying to find that. Okay, it's here. Oh, right. Okay, so he has fucking Breaking Baldo News blocked, which is why when he shows up on these threads of Breaking Baldo News, now you know he has a fucking alt account. So here we got, this person says, holy shit, this is a fucking nuke. I've watched enough LawTube Sean to know this is witness intimidation. Sean says not witness intimidation, but it helps punch holes in the revenge prawn case. Then Rekieta says, guess your show was stupid enough that Kobe Rebar got it wrong. Weird. So there's Nick over there. Nerd alert. Da, 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 da. And here, I'm trying to encourage Nick, okay? All right, I'm telling him to go live. I'm like, go live, Nick. You got this. All right, he's got a big dog, Sean. He's got a, you know what, Rekieta needs to come back. And he needs to let everybody know who the top guy on LawTube is. All right, who the big dog in LawTube is. Who's still running the show on LawTube. It's Rekieta Law. All right, that's definitely the guy. That is the guy who's running the shit. All right, the law pope will rise again. Jesus fucking Christ! I got a breaking Baldur news real quick. I'm trying to find. Oh, look at this. It's official. Yeah. Okay. So a spoiler alert. You know, for later on in the show. Yeah, Rekieta's no longer a lawyer, or he can't. Okay, let's see. Are you ready? Breaking Baldo news. Kiwi Farms users have discovered that Rekieta isn't just a non-practicing lawyer. He's no longer a lawyer due to non-compliance of payment fees. His authorization to practice law in Minnesota has been revoked. So, you know, just another L for the Baldo. No big deal. Yeah, just no big deal. It's just another L. And the post, you can find it here on the Rekieta thread. So lastly, Rekieta Law LCC and Rekieta Media LCC have been inactive or forfeited for a long time. Rekieta Law's Twitter name and bio are now fabrications. So just pretty much another lie there. Possible Nick sued by his clients arc. Rekieta said, this is in pedophile child enthusiast Patrick Melton's chat. I still have commercial clients that require zero court work. Jesus. Okay, chat. Before I continue, what do you think of Rekieta losing his little license? Is it felted? Is that felted? Feltedness? Is that him? Is he felted? Chat. Nikki Roberts, why didn't you pay those fees? All right, that's a good one. That's going there. Yes, Nikki Roberts, why didn't she pay those fees? Okay, I'm just waiting to see if he felts himself by going to trial. Fatty Patty chat, that's nothing to brag about. Well, I thought this was known. Felted with a kiss. Let's go. How does corporate law work for mommy and daddy? He wasn't practicing anyway, so it doesn't make sense. Suffer, Nick. Suffer. All right. That Ralph impression is going to kill me one day. He didn't even bother to do this. Continuing legal education, CLE, breaking Baldo, breaking news. See what he had to say here. This is an interesting clip.
Practice. I don't go to court. I don't represent clients. I don't want to. I'm a broadcast personality, but I maintain my license because I worked for it. I worked fucking hard to get that license. That's why I preserve it. That's it. That's the sole reason. I don't need it to do YouTube. I don't need it to do Odyssey. I could put my license in inactive status right now. Say, when I decide to come back to practicing law, I'll reactivate my license. But right now, I really like broadcasting. No, I maintain an active status because I fucking worked for it. I sacrificed time with my family. I sacrificed time with my leisure. I sacrificed time with my hobbies. I sacrificed employment. I did everything to get this license. You want to take it away from me because you lied about what I said about Keffels?
Oh my God.
You want to take it away? Okay. That's mine. I don't care if I don't play with my toy anymore.
Bro, I hate that I defended this guy for the Keffel shit. Like, I know technically Keffel is was like, or Rekieta was the lesser of two evils when it came to Keffals. But holy fucking shit, I fucking regret that so much now. Holy fucking shit, bro. Like, what the fuck? Whatever, dude. Man, and they say I don't give people a fair shake, bro. You're so biased. You're just clouded with anger. No, I wasn't his biggest fan, but I still defended him from Keffals. So, you know, Jesus Christ, though.
You want to take it from me? You better meet a fucking bullet.
Whoa!
Because you try to take my shit, I will fuck you.
Whoa! Damn. All right. Well, shit. We got the Baldo rage was already there. Early signs of the Ralph male. Scarecrow person seems to know what they're talking about. Nick no longer has a professional income. He relies on Locos pay pigs and the trust fund left to him by his forebears. He has to unload his second home, which refuses to sell for $350,000 to pay for his extracurricular substances. Imagine living this good in your 40s, nerds. This guy is a fucking... Like, Rekieta's a fucking wreck, bro. I can't... I just... Oh my god, it's so fucking... Bro, I feel like I say this a lot, but like, holy shit. Like, just when you think it's over, right? Oh, this Elmo thing is lovely. I think it's perfect. Hold on. Yeah, this is the...
Somebody is gonna fucking beat the fuck out of you for some of the stupid shit that you fucking say.
Nick the Fed did nothing about it.
Oh, thank you for the £2. I think it's £2, right? Did I get it right? Felted. Oh my god, it's so... I know I say that, like, I keep saying he's felted, but like, it's just like, how much more felting can you get, bro? Oh my god, that's bad. Let's see. Anything else? Rekieta. Rihanna Wu dunking on this guy again. It's so fucking over. Dude, this is what I'm saying. Just when you think it's bad and it gets... You take another fucking L and you get felted again. How do you keep getting felted by Rihanna Wu? You fucking dickhead. What the fuck, Rekieta Law? How can you defend me against Nintendo if you can't practice law?
Somebody is gonna fucking beat the fuck out of you for some of the stupid shit that you fucking say.
You won't do shit about your license. Case proven, smiley face.
Thank you for the £5. I think that's £5. I don't know if I'm getting this shit right. Am I getting this right? We learn from our mistakes. That is true. I haven't given out a heart in a while. Here's a heart. Sadly, Lucas is still in Ireland. Yeah, I don't know what... Dude, does anybody know what the fuck happened to Kefals? Like, seriously? Like, I know they lost all their clout, and nobody gives a shit about them anymore. Last time I heard about them, they were having, like, fucking... their polycule thing with Tipster or whatever. I don't know. I had a conspiracy theory that her and... or whatever the fuck... were fucking Tipster, and that's about it. Like, and then after that, I just kind of completely zoned out. I think fucking Mudahar finally fucking went to the Kiwi farm. I mean, this is like one of the things I kind of gotta agree with, right? And I saw this from Kiwis point this out, and I kind of got to agree with it. Like, the whole commentary people, like, why were you good with fucking, you know, Lucas in the first place? What was the point other than, like, you know, the whole networking clout blah 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 bullshit, right? Like, it is kind of fucking stupid that, like, this information was right out there, right? Like, even Mudahar literally referenced Kiwi Farms, I'm pretty sure, right? Because that's where you get all your good info, the archives, the receipts and shit. Like, I've said this before, even for, like, the fucking idiots defending Melton or whatever, right? I told them straight up, I'll meet you halfway, even if you don't want to believe some of the farmers, which is perfectly fine. Look at the fucking archives, and how the fuck do you disprove that, bruh? Like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, and I've even heard, like, I've heard that there's even like I don't know the intricacies of how the farms work, but I've heard that they make sure their receipts are legit, and they're pretty strict on that. That's what I've heard. I don't know. I mean, I don't have like an insider or anything. It's just kind of something that I've heard. So I don't know if that's true, but I'm pretty sure should be true. And I'm pretty sure it's legit. So it's like, again, if all this information that you guys made relevant, you know, commentary tards like Catboy Ranch, you know, that you guys should have known back when, like, Turkey Tom, or Low Testosterone Tom, as I like to call him, Low T Tom, was making nice with them and shit, you would have already known about this. So why were you okay with them? Like, that's fucked up. You know, that's fucking one of those things where it's like, all right, whatever, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I heard Kefals come up, and that's just like, it's like, oh yeah, you know, Lucas, whatever. I don't fucking care. Whatever they want to call themselves. I can't keep up with this shit. Oh my god, it's E. Barlow. What? E. Barlow? E. Barlow? Oh fuck, that's a name I haven't seen either. Oh, in a hot minute. I mean, I've seen the name, but like that's a fucking name. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Okay, what does E. Barlow have to say about Nick? Is she gonna felt Nick as well? Rekieta Law was one of the biggest sharers of disinformation during the Depp versus Heard trial. He was one of many grifter YouTubers who claimed to be a legitimate lawyer. A grave miscarriage of justice placed on June 1st, 2022, and history will reflect that. Good job, Nick, you fucking idiot. Look what you've done. You've given people... This is what I fucking hate about some fucking people, too. You given, like, okay, with your downfall and the stupid shit you do, you give detractors or you give fucking people the ability to, like, build themselves up. So, like E. Barlow, you never want to give E. Barlow, like, a W or something, or even fucking Brianna Wu, but, like, because Nick is such an incompetent piece of fucking trailer park trash, he's just handing these W's to these people now. And that's Raking Baldo News. It's starting to think I need a new lawyer. Okay. I think we read this, right? No longer a lawyer. Payment fees. Okay, Nikki. That's pretty much. I think that's about it. And don't worry. Yeah, I'll be putting out the video for the wrap up on this shit. This is a lot. You know what? I'll get you the synopsis. We're still got like... We got a bit to go, but I'll give you this, and I'll give you this early, all right? Breaking Baldo News, the weekly roundup. What a week. Our editors here at Breaking Baldo News have been working overtime. The Baldo bunker has been a hurricane of action, drama, and scandal. Here's what went down. Most recently, kiwifarms.net users revealed that Rekieta Law is, well, no longer a lawyer. Non-payment of bar association fees has cost him his Minnesota license. I thought you were so proud of it, Nick. Then there's LawTubeGate, exposing unpaid co-hosts who were promised a payday while Nick raked in over $232,000 during the Depp trial. While they never saw a penny, Nick self-admits he would be a crying drunk trying to manage coverage by himself. But he blasts his former co-hosts on Twitter as vindictive and that he paid them an influence. Who are you, Nick? A teen TikToker in a Californian coffee shop? The secrets kept pouring out when The Legal Mindset exposed Nick's late-night chats with married women. Whoa, buddy. The secrets kept spilling as Kalia...
A man who really doesn't need
the vampire.
A man who's thrown
yeah,
objects
it's
out the window.
Kalia.
A man
it's
who
not,
doesn't need a disavow. We have
Kalia.
MrSEN here to kind of represent.
Endless stream of L's Rekieta drama can't be FRFR? Some next-gen reality TV show on the web content experiment? Anytime I think it's dried up, Rekieta fires up social media, his local stream, and juices the content machine.
So fucking true. Thank you for the 20, by the way. Very generous of you. When it comes out... Oh, there it is. Here you go. Endless stream of L's. Rekieta drama can't be for real, for real. Some next-gen reality TV show on the web content experiment. Anytime I think it's dried up, Rekieta fires up social media, his local stream, and juices the content machine. Exactly. That's why, like... I'm just, like, even at this point, you know, if I were to give him some, like, advice in terms of, like... God, like, what he's doing on, like, just... If you want to keep this content going, at least go live, you know? Like, if you want to keep the content, I don't fucking know, debate people, maybe? I don't fucking... Do what Ralph does! Take pills live on air! I don't fucking know! Right? I guess this is, like, your new fucking thing, right? Rekieta's just gonna fucking be a fucking Ralph. He's just following in Ralph's footsteps. Like, just go live and do it. Why not? What do you have to lose at this point? You've already made an ass of yourself. You continuously make an ass of yourself. There's no reason to just, like, do these stupid little safety bubble, passive-aggressive fucking streams where, you know, you contradict yourself, you fucking wish harm on other people, even though you've done the same fucking bullshit, if not worse. Right? It's like fucking stupid, Nick. Like, what are you doing? But thank you for the 20. I do like greatly appreciate it. And I don't know. I mean, Nick's just a dipshit. So maybe he won't take this advice. Maybe he will. Either or, everybody benefits. Right? And I think this is probably the best thing he can do. Although him being a better father would be a better alternative. So, you know, maybe we should pull for that instead. So let's continue. The secrets kept spilling as Kalia. There, I said it right this time. The vampire shared DMs of Rekieta Law trying to pay for discreet medical treatment after a dancer mysteriously fell pregnant at the Hedonism 2 resort during his stay. Both April Anderson and Kayla Rekieta had big court days with charges flying high for drugs, firearms, and child neglect. TV's Will Heron won Scoop of the Week with the lovely reporter Concerned Citizen K inside the courthouse. She described the relationship between Nick and his wife as cold, awkward, and that his aura was dark. It's so fucking over, bro. That means we get to plow Lady Rackets. Let's fucking... I mean, it's so fucking over for Nick. No, but on a serious note, though, is anybody really fucking surprised? Like, okay, Nick is allowing the side piece to fucking insult the mother of his fucking children. I say this not as an arbiter of morality, but somebody looking at that situation and thinking, huh, that's kind of fucked up. I don't think you should be letting that happen. All right? I don't know. I'm not trying to moral F about it. I'm just saying it just doesn't look right. It looks awkward, and it looks like, well, let's think back at Nick in 2016, 2019. 2016, 2019, Nick wouldn't be liking that. He would be kind of getting angry and spurging out, right? So, you know, I'm not surprised. Bad. Hope Kayla gets the fuck out of there. It looks like she's gonna fucking take Aaron's advice. You remember when Aaron first did the first interview with the casino? House always wins, pal. He basically told Kayla, and he's like, Kayla, get out while you can. And I think she's like actually taking the Toad's advice at this point, which would be good. Let's be real here. Just fucking leaving Nick is probably a smart idea, in my opinion. The way I see it, the way he doesn't fucking value her, the way that he just fucking doesn't give a fuck. Like, everything's about Nick, right? It's never about anybody else. That seems to be the pattern we're seeing here. I don't know. Can't really blame her. She should leave. Honestly, you know what the funniest shit would be? And the most fucking karmatic thing? She left Nick to be with the toe. Right? And then motherfuckers gonna be like, another win for the toe or whatever. And they'll be in my comment. I've seen some of those comments. They're funny. You know, they're funny. But I think it would be pretty karmatic if she left Nick for the toe. That's what I think. So it says, and for the cherry on top, Nick declared himself as a flagging crybaby, issuing threats to clip channels like Elissa Clips for sharing his most iconic moments. I guess he doesn't like the highlights as much as his audience does. We return to a calm, low level of court activity for now. We are awaiting for the inevitable denied for his petition for an interlocutory. Did I say that right? Chat. Interlocutory. Please tell me I said it right. Whatever. Appeal in his denied motion to dismiss. He also have 25 days until Nick's plea hearing. Will he continue to insist on his innocence, or will he accept his fate? Find out here on Breaking Baldo News.
Tempo, I need to keep on singing. I see the violence, I hear the anger. Dissatisfied and I'm taken by my finger. Why are you calling? Why do you upset me? I'm staring at the wall and I'm always so unhappy. I need some guidance, I want to listen to the silence, but I'm in an everyday weekend. I always want to sleep and I stayed up too late. I laid around too late. I'm a one-hit wonder, never-ending summer. I don't like having fun. Everything is such a bummer. I'm a never was, has been. I'm not even trying. My thoughts are getting lost. Everybody's so exhausted. Everyday weekend. I always want to sleep and I stayed up all night and I don't let the light in. It's an everyday weekend. It's an everyday weekend. It's an everyday weekend. It's an everyday weekend.
Okay, I'm back. All right. Yeah, I always ask you this, guys. What do you think of my music choice? Is it good? Is it hip, like the kids say? I don't know. I'm back. Holy fucking shit. We are almost 3 hours into the show, and we haven't even gotten to the fucking DMs, bro. What DMs? Oh, fucking Nick's trip to fucking Jamaica. That's what. Yeah, he went to Jamaica. He definitely didn't get pegged. And he definitely didn't watch Lady Rackets get plowed. Well, he just watched Jack Murphy style. So, let's see. What are we looking at? We got a couple of clips still. Got this. Okay, let's see. What is this? Oh, did we not finish this actually? This is the nerd thing we didn't finish, huh? Okay. Let me see. Yeah, I don't think we finished this, did we? I don't think we did. Hold on, let me see. See if I can remember.
Even have conversations with people.
Yeah,
So
I think
rid
this
of
is
them.
it. Yeah, okay. All right. Yeah, I think this one was it. Let's go back here.
Is that a sandwich for Sean? No, I don't have 2 loaves of bread. By the way, you want a fucking nerd? There's one. I'm gonna paint my models. Yeah, have fun.
What
a
the
loser.
Wait a minute.
Remember,
why is he seething about Sean so much? What did Sean ever do to him?
remembering like all these people are actually just losers, and the internet made them forget that they were, and they should all be shoved into. I mean, you can't shove him into a locker. You need a whole dumpster or whatever, but they all deserve to go back to where they were, and yeah, man, these people are joyless. They have no concept of.
Okay, I kind of gotta just like put the brakes there. Like, how can we be joyless if we're laughing at your expense? You know, I don't think we're very joyless because we're laughing at your expense and we're pointing out how much of a fuck up you are while doing it. I think that's pretty joyful, not joyless. But what do I know? All right, I'm not the law pope here.
Like comedy or humor or self-deprecation in any real capacity, and they're always so fucking serious, and it's like, why?
Wait, so they're serious, not the guy like wishing fucking harm on other people, casual, like what the fuck? Not the person seething because he was asked to go to the casino. Like that's okay, Nikki.
Why?
Again, I say this thing all the time, like projection, my man. Projection.
Can't you guys, like, you can't, they'll take a joke all day except for when you actually make one. Then they won't take a joke anymore. Then they want to call the police because of jokes or whatever. It's like, oh my God, when did the internet police show up to everything? It's like, oh, look, that person, they're talking and I don't like them. Okay, cool. I am tired of it. The other thing that makes me laugh is, okay, I think it's back. The other thing that makes me laugh is I know it's going to fucking bother them being called nerds.
What?
Because it always will. That's the funny thing about nerds. They're
What?
always bothered when they're reminded that they're nerds. The internet removed the ability for someone to get punched in the mouth.
Holy shit.
And,
like, I mean, sure, but like, holy fuck, dude. Like, again, the mask, bro. You literally, Rekieta would never be saying this shit. He always like presented himself as like, I'd never say this shit. This shit's embarrassing. I'm pretty sure he made fun of Ralph for this, didn't he? He's just fucking doing it, just willy-nilly. Like, again, it's like, dude, if you want to express yourself like this, like, you know, go for it. But like, the problem here is like, you know, the grift, the hypocrisy, you know, the fact that you like put Ralph down for this shit when you're just like him and you just do it too, or whatever. Like, it's whatever. You can go ahead and do this. It's like, it's not doing you any favors, right? I'm pretty sure if we're okay, so like, realistically, if Rekieta was doing this in 2019 when he had all his clout and all the people, like, you know, the goodwill, he could probably get away with this. But now it's just like, he's so low on the totem pole. Like, he has fucking destroyed his fucking image and most of the goodwill of people. Like, now he just looks like a fucking Spurg saying this shit, alright? Like, nobody thinks Rekieta's tough. Nobody thinks Rekieta's intimidating. Nobody even thinks Rekieta's a competent lawyer, because guess what? He's not even a lawyer anymore! He's not even like, Jesus! He needs to get rid of the Rekieta Law, like, the law from his name. Might as well just be called Rekieta, Nikki the Rail King, I don't know, anything else. But yeah, he's not even a fucking lawyer anymore. He's a complete fraud. He felt it himself.
It made these people think that they were like cool. It's like, all right, you're not though. Like I've seen you people.
What?
You don't fit in at a brothel. You don't fit in anywhere. That's why you're on the internet all day.
Dude.
That's fine. Stay there. Just don't talk to me about how I...
Okay, Nick, where was this, again, like, I just want to put, where was this 5 years ago, huh? Oh, you're saying the exact fucking opposite, huh? Huh? Where was this, Nick? Where was this? Okay, did it just not pop up yet? Is this like a revelation you had when you were like, you know, going through your midlife crisis? And also, what is it with all this projection, Nick? The projection, I think, is what kills me the most. Stop the projection.
I live. Because I like my life way better than that. Can you imagine that 700-pound oaf? If you ever listen to one of his boring-ass streams, he sits there, he's like, we got a 16 grams oblivion blow.
Honestly, fucking, I think he's talking about Sean because he can't get his dick out of his mouth. But, I don't know if this is a hot take. Sean's fucking streams are a lot more fun than fucking Nick's could ever be. Even Nick's prime, I don't, like, legitimately, and this was like a fucking hot take back then. I don't know if it's gonna be a hot take now, probably not, but like, I always thought Rekieta's fucking streams were boring as shit. That's why I would be like, God, the Clippers that get him, they're like saints, or they have like the patience of like a saint, right? Because it's like, how the fuck can you listen to this guy? If he's not spurging out, if he's not being a fucking, you know, like, if he's not being a spurg, just in general, how the fuck do you put up with this shit? You know he's full of shit. He doesn't really have good legal insight at all. Like, it's always been smoke and mirrors with him. How the fuck do you put up with this shit, chat? I don't fucking know. I mean, right now it's fine because it's fucking hilarious. He's spurging out over, like, trivial matters. Right? While he's saying, oh, I don't care. Remember when he said he didn't care? Right? Remember when he looked you in the eye, figuratively, and he told all you guys in his chat, I don't care. I don't care. Okay? I really don't. And then he's checking his kiwifarms, and then he's switching in between alt accounts, and he's fucking blocking people now. Now he's wishing physical harm on them. What the fuck? Maybe people were right back then to get you disbarred, to be honest. You are fucking, like, fuck, dude, come on, like, really? This is why I don't rush to victimization on fucking e-celebs either, because then they get... Remember when everybody was trying to victimize Nick? I'm pretty sure I even fell like a victim to, like, not a victim, but like I fell to this trap as well. You're like, oh, Nick's a good guy. Don't disbar him, homie. You know, I kind of got gaslit into thinking, hey, maybe I'm the issue here, you know? Maybe, you know, maybe I'm just wrong about Nick, right? Maybe he's this bad SEN judgment. And apparently it wasn't. Okay, well, that's just fucking great. But, like, yeah, I mean, maybe he should have been disbarred or something. This is fucking bad, dude. This guy is just fucking, he's unhinged. There's no way a lawyer should be this unhinged, okay? Like, there's just no fucking shot. You can call Law 2 weasels all you want, but, you know, if anything, they're not, like, who fucking does this shit? Like, really? What kind of person calls himself a lawyer and then just goes super mask off to where he's just wishing physical harm on internet strangers because they point out facts? I think that's the worst part. It's not even like they're doing life ruination to you, right? I've seen people try life ruination with me, all right? Okay, I get mad, all right? And I say over-the-top shit. Fuck, my own bio says unhinged shit sometimes. But, like, you, dude, they don't even do that with you. All they do is, like, say, hey, Nick, you're wrong here. Hey, Nick, you know, that thing with the fucking cocaine came out or whatever. And then you just get mad at them for that. Right? And even, like, Breaking Baldo News, all they do is document all your fuck-ups. Literally, if you didn't say anything, Breaking Baldo News wouldn't even be able to publish your fuck-ups. This is all self-inflicted, you know? Self-inflicted. And he goes ahead, and now he's wishing, like, physical harm on people because, I don't know, because he just doesn't want to take responsibility for it. He's got to realize at some point, chat, he's his own worst enemy. He did all this shit to himself, and he keeps doing it to himself. Holy fucking shit, bro. You're the reason we need to have 2 nights worth of fucking content, Nick. Holy fucking shit.
He'll, like, say these expressions that he's either made up or stolen from some shitty book, and he acts like he's cool, like, you know, he's done all this stuff, and he's got this experience, he's a criminal defense attorney, but it's like, no, look at him, he's just a model painting fat nerd, which is fine. It's probably who you want defending you, honestly. You probably don't want me. I'll probably ruin something for you, but he's...
Like you did with Vic and you did with countless other people, yeah. I mean, I'm glad you're being forthcoming and honest now. It's a little too fucking late, you know? You already conned, you know, half the fucking internet into thinking something that wasn't true. But, you know, thanks for being forthcoming now that you're at your lowest, that you have, you know, that the jig is up. As I said, the grift is up and everybody's seeing what I did during Weeb Wars. So, thanks, I guess? Question mark?
It's fine with that, but stop trying to, like, pretend to be cool. Because that's weird. You're not cool. We can all...
Chat, am I cool? Okay, I'm very, very insecure. Rekieta is making me very insecure. He's telling me I'm not cool. He's telling me I should stop pretending to be cool. Okay, I had fucking some guy named Base Shaman saying that my fucking avatar looked like a troon. You know, that made me very insecure. Made me very angry. Holy fucking shit. Am I cool, chat? You're a boomer. Joe Nerdman said that he checked Nick's jurisdiction and all the lawyers that caught drug charges got their licenses suspended. Sen, you're a legendary figure, so you're already cool. Thank you. Really appreciate that. No one's cool. It's all collective hive mind delusion. We'll tell that to fucking Nick. Justin Smith, even I don't have time to catch all of Sean's streams, and I'm like one of the oldest mods. Oh, nice to see you. Sean's still a lawyer and not a cokehead. Cuck. That's true. That is true. Honestly, dude, like, would you rather have, like, Sean's, like, body and just be a, you know, a good, decent human being with a good profession and have, like, the respect of your colleagues? Or would you rather be a coked out drug addict that neglects his children, lets fucking cocaine be in their hair follicles, exposes them to your polycule that's going to scar them for life, you know, let people like your side piece insult the mother of your children? Would you rather be that? I don't know, honestly. I'd rather be Sean, but I mean that might be a hot take. All right, I don't know. It might be a hot take, chat, but I would really prefer Sean's. I'd rather be Sean than fucking Nick. I'm sorry. I guess the rock star lifestyle just ain't for me, guys. All right, being a rock star like Nick, you know, putting your kids in danger, you know, and letting random fucking hoe, you know, your side piece insult the mother of your children is such a fucking badass Christian rock star thing to do. I guess I'm just not made out for that life, chat. I just want to stay as humble Sean. Oh boy. Yeah, let's get the likes up to over 250, fam. Let's do it, bruh. Let's do it. Sean is respected. Rackets destroyed his family for degeneracy. That's right. MrSEN, I wish Ron Toya would start DMing Nick again. Oh my god, dude. Can you imagine like the Funimation actors like somebody has to let Real what is it? Real, Marchi, and Toye know about Nick's down. Like literally everybody from Nick's past is now coming to like piss on his grave. Like E. Barlow is there, fucking Brianna Wu. You know, like everybody. Where's Duncan? You guys remember Duncan? You remember that tard Nick was like debating or whatever? Fucking Duncan, and I think Duncan was like representing Kefals or some shit for her honor or their honor, whatever there. Remember Duncan? Where's Duncan? Duncan needs to come back. Fucking Sabbath. You know, let's just bring the whole fucking gang, bro. Let them see. Let anybody that Rekieta ever feuded with see what he's become. Let's bring back Preston Poulter, Pocket Jack's comics. Let's bring back Jack Murphy. I don't know, bro. Let's bring everybody back. Let's see where Nicky the Nose is now. Can you imagine the reaction? They'll be like, this is the guy I lost the feud to. This is the guy that was like talking shit about me. Like, let's catch him at the speed. Well, okay, so what you're looking at here is a fucking cuck, coke addict, failure of a father, you know, just a hedonist, fake Christian, you know, pile of fucking narcissistic trash. Yeah, and his and he's baiting now, so that's cool, you know. Oh, and he tried to get somebody to self-delete in the past, and he's still going out there trying to, you know, bait his audience. So yeah, that's the current state of Rekieta. That's the current state of the nose. Holy fucking shit, bro.
I'll see you. But he does that. And then all of a sudden he's like, Nick, you got caught with blah, blah, blah. Okay.
Oh my god. Okay, somebody in chat said he's in love with Sean. Alright, I'm starting to lean. Yeah, I'm starting to lean in that direction. Like, yeah, he probably has like this massive homosexual crush on Sean and fucking Aaron at this point. I think that's gonna be the next expose that comes out of Nick. The reason he likes being cucked is because the person that's cucking him, he actually has feelings for them. That's I mean, it's just conspiracy right now, right? But like, what if, chat? What if? It's so fucked up, and you know it too. You can see it happening too. I mean, the sky's the limit with how many fuck ups Nick can get now. All right, it's just L after L after L. Fuck, the L's are coming up so high, they're pushing you to the fucking sky, bro. It's bad. It's really bad.
Okay. Like, I'm sorry. How does that affect you? Please tell me more about it. All these little bitches sitting there whining and crying at me.
Jesus.
My friend, I'm worried about. No, you aren't. They never were. There's like 3 or 4 people out there.
Okay. I need to rewind. That's fucking perfect. Dude, what is happening? Oh my god. Dude, I wish C Goody was here, bro. He's felt it. He's felt it, chat. You know, what if Nick was at the baby oil parties with Diddy? Wouldn't that be something? I think he would, honestly. That's the fucked up part. I can see fucking Rekieta being like Diddy's fucking parties. It's fucked up, but I can definitely see it. Rekieta at the Diddy parties confirmed, bruh. That's so fucked. Oh boy, woo, lad. That was chat saying. I bet Nick ate Kayla Crete. Wait, whoa! 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 Oh, I'm glad I stopped myself there. But, 1, gross. 2, probably. We can conjure C. Goody. Yo, C. Goody, I'm telling you, man, that guy is gonna be something one day, alright? He's gonna be the final nail in Rekieta's coffin. He's a mole. He's a plant. Alright? He's gonna go ahead and, like, when he's least expecting, he's gonna take down Rackets, alright? It's all a 30D chess move, like Dr. Disrespect told everybody. Oh, champs. It was all a chess move, okay? I really did this because I was sticking it to Twitch. To be fair, Dr. Disrespect probably has a better fucking... He probably has better reasoning than Nick, and that's fucking... That's terrible. That's fucking... Ain't no way this is reality, bro. There's just no fucking way. It's so bad. It is so fucking bad. Okay, Nick, run it back for me, bro. Let me hear your Sean impression. Come on, come on.
But he's fine with that. But stop trying to, like, pretend to be cool. Because that's weird. You're not cool. We can all see you. But he does that. And then all of a sudden he's like, Nick, you got caught with blah, blah, blah. Okay. Like, I'm sorry. How does that affect you? Please tell me more about it. All these little bitches, whining and crying at me.
Bro, I'm dying. I can't. Jesus. Okay. All right. Wait a minute. Oh, whoa. It doesn't need to affect you to point out that you're a fucking loser. Holy shit. I don't know if he's, like, trying to spin this in some way. I don't know if he's got even a plan or if he's just talking out of his ass. Dude, we don't need to give a shit about you to point out that you're a fucking loser.
Diagnosed with NPD, narcissistic personality disorder. I can tell you exactly what will happen next, if interested.
Yeah, sure, Base Shaman. Oh, oh, there's Base Shaman. What's up, dude? And yeah, sure. By all means, my friend. But yeah, I don't know. Like, I guess Nick is under the impression that you must care about him if you're gonna point out that he's a fucking loser that got caught with cocaine and it happened to get on his fucking kid. Alright? Like, I still don't even know how, like, I don't know. I guess Nick's defense to that is it didn't happen and it's not true, right? Did he ever fucking dispute the claim of, like, the thing with the kid or something? Because I'm pretty sure all I've heard from that is just like, it's not true. Like, the problem with that, Nick, is you said it's not true like 30 fucking times. Probably more. And it all ends up being true, pal. That's, like, your major issue here. You say it's not true, and then it ends up being true. You know, I mean, Pinocchio, that fucking knows, bro. You want to know how he got so big? All those lies, you know? Jesus fucking Christ. Crikey, mate. Crikey! I need to check up on the chat real quick. See what's going on. He's still on the downward spiral. Wait, fuck. Moving fast. Before he can finally start, yes, there's a very sinister possibility as to why she tested as a regular user of coke. Is Nick gonna change the channel name to Rekieta Crime? Oh my god, that's good. It's not true. Yeah, I mean, like, dude, you don't have the goodwill of the people. It's really hard to even give you, like, straight up, all right, like, jokes aside, it's hard to give you the benefit of the doubt because of how many times you've been like, it's not true. Funny. That is like the Ralph saying too. I mean, you think it's a meme, but it's not even a meme. That's all he's ever said. It's not true, and then it gets proven to be true. I don't understand why he wasn't just honest from the start. Like, none of the things against you up until the kid shit was even that big of a deal, right? At most, he would have been called a cuck, but then again, like, I don't know, bro. And a hypocrite, I guess, but I don't think your fucking fan base would have cared much at that point. I just don't fucking get it. It must be narcissism. Like, narcissism must be the fucking... Narcissism and ego must be what fucking kills an e-celeb. That's probably what does it. Because I've seen it now a lot. And I've seen some people headed in bad directions only to, like, bring back the narcissism a tad, stop it, and then they're good now. So maybe that's what it is. No, perhaps.
My friend, I'm worried about. No, you aren't. They never were. There's like 3 or 4 people out there who are actually concerned for me from jump, have stayed concerned with me because they're actually friends. The rest are, most people are just neutral, which is perfectly acceptable. Who cares? And then a couple of people are overtly hostile for no fucking reason because I was never ever rude to them or bad to them. But man, were they just waiting for the opportunity to really show the world how much they needed to make me wrong about something. A little concerned about EVS tonight. I haven't talked to EVS in a fucking month. I mean, what have you?
Oh, fuck me, dude. He threw you under the bus quick. I'm gonna be honest with you. Okay, so this is like 2 or 3 weeks ago, I believe. This was back when EVS was still, before you guys scared him off, because I think you did scare him off or something, or at least hurt his feelings or some shit. So before that, he was like, he's like, well, first of all, he confirmed that Nick was like giving people calls and shit. So just being a controlling fucking bitch as per usual. That's what he confirmed. And then he was like saying how he had learned about the thing with Nick and he was disgusted. So like, I mean, that could very easily be interpreted as him just throwing you under the bus at that point, Nick. I think he wanted off the fucking sinking ship. He wanted off the fucking Titanic before it went to fucking, you know, God knows where. I think. So, I mean, you know, tough luck. Tough luck.
Fine. If someone's got a problem with what I do or say at this point, you can't take my kids. The government can. I'm not scared of any of you. You get a little perspective change. Get a little perspective change when the government comes into your life.
Oh, this is the government ramble.
You start finding out. Because the government never finds out. They just make you do it. I have never felt as unhealthy as being under the watchful eye of the government. Never felt as terrible about like myself mentally or physically. They've truly done a number on my life and I get to spend a lot of time fixing it. But hey, the good news is I actually want to fix it. Oh, EVS loves me. Good. I saw someone said something like negative about it and I was like, I mean, I guess. I don't know though. But man, so what happened with EVS then? Weird bar video instead of this frog book.
Like he's saying that like he's learning about your shit. He thinks he's disgusted, and he says it would be funny if you went to jail. Does that sound like you guys are on good terms? Hey, I know you watch this shit. All right, come on, brother. I already know. All right, I already know. I know you watch this shit. I know about 2 or 3 other people do. Baldo bunkers. Baldo pals, how you been? How you doing? Come on, man. Stop. Just stop being fucking stupid. Stop playing this stupid game, Nick. It's about as good as when you said, I'm blocking Breaking Baldo, and then you're in the replies. Holy fucking shit. It's just so fucking crazy. I'm going nuts. I'm already nuts, but I'm going even extra nuts.
Someone say you passed out in a bathroom? It's one thing they don't really prep you for in streamer school. Like, you're going to live your shitty days in front of the camera too because the show keeps going. And that's where a lot of big problems come in, at least for me. I would, react.
No, your only problems come because, one, you're not actually a good well, you're not even a lawyer anymore. you were always a bad lawyer. You really were just hype, smoke and mirrors. You know, you have your controversy, but that doesn't mean you couldn't like work through it. All right, like holy fucking shit. Again, it just seems like he's just finding excuses to justify the bullshit. You know, that's all really. You know, this one.
Acting to a shitty day. Most people's shitty days aren't recorded and broadcast.
Well, yours didn't either, pal, but you reap what you sow, as they say. Okay, let's see. What other clips do we got? We got 5 so far. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we got like 4. We got 4 else, but these don't even have titles. Holy fucking shit. Cancel. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Holy fucking shit. We still got 4 clips to go. Oh, how far are we in? We're 3 hours and 20 minutes in. I told you guys. I told you this wasn't going to be like a fucking short stream. Baldo Boosie. Well, Rekieta wants his wealth and fame from people on the internet. He isn't getting that and wouldn't, so violence towards someone will happen. Yeah, I can see that. That's fucked, though. When does the fixing start? That's true, because if you remember in one of the clips, the first thing he said was like, well, I haven't drank. I can't wait till I can. That's not exactly fixing the problem, my dude. That's actually making it worse. We're just like doing the exact opposite. Oh my god. What is this there? Okay. I go over real quick his fucking spurg out about the LawTube lawyers. I think that we're gonna do LawTube and we're gonna do fucking the DMs tomorrow, Saturday, same time and place. But let me give you like let's say a teaser. All right, a teaser. What's to come? And this is what we'll be going over this tomorrow. This is the huge admission, and I made a video on this already, so maybe you guys have already seen it. But here it is. It's the huge admission from Nate the lawyer on LawTube Sean's stream. He alleges Rekieta had lawyers appear on his stream, made huge profits, promised them a cut of the action, and then never paid what he owed. Is anyone surprised? Let's play this real quick.
Well, let's just keep it real. Money did become a big issue because...
Well, yeah, when you see what's out there, yes.
Just so you guys understand, the thing that broke up the LawTube cabal is money, 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 money. And now thinking back,
the attempt to basically unionize it, and I was like, oh boy.
No, you know what? I think people didn't realize. So
yeah,
when Nick was doing Rittenhouse and Johnny Depp and all these other things, having 10 lawyers come onto a stream and talk about the case is so valuable. So valuable because don't forget that's what blew up.
And I didn't see any of it.
Yeah. And I'm thinking if you are making, some of these guys are making $20,000-$30,000 a day, and you don't think about giving it to any of your, just at least saying, hey, you know what? I know you're helping me. You're coming to my channel every day, helping me get these views and subs. It's not me, just break off a little something, or even like a gift or something. But none of those people did that. And matter of fact, I think Nick even promised a couple of people to actually break them off a piece and never broke them off a piece. So just to let everybody know, it was the thing that broke. The reason why
that's some hot goss I never heard.
Oh yeah. No, there's I don't know if he wants. Well, there's 2 people. I don't know if they want me to say their names, but they say they were promised by Nick a piece of some of the action, and then it disappeared, and they never got it. So, and that was the reason. That's kind of what broke everything up. So, and then I remember we were all arguing over who, because then it was like the next trial. So it was like, who would be a solo person to do the next trial?
Oh yeah, like I saw that. Well, that part of like
that part got really
we're gonna organize this, and we're gonna have like that's you put a bunch of lawyers in a room, all they're gonna do is start fighting, and that's that.
Yeah. So that what prompted Nick to go ahead and quote tweet. This is false. Highly disappointed to see the jealousy and outright false claims from people I help make thousands and thousands of dollars. Nate the lawyer. This is shockingly low. So there's Nick. His response. And then he quote tweets himself. And I think this one was like interesting and kind of funny. He says, I'm reminded more and more, I am more and more reminded of why I have always hated lawyers. Lose my fucking number. I think that's like funny because it's like, hey, you were a lawyer. Does that mean you hated yourself as well? I don't blame you if you did. I guess the narcissism kind of helps with the hating yourself thing, right? You can just deflect it onto other people and you can just project your imperfections onto other people, huh? I guess that kind of helps, right? I would think so, right? But that is what's to come. What else is to come is the epic DM leaks, chat. That's right. We got some epic DM leaks that dropped from his former mod. Explains that amazing Jamaica trip he took. Okay. We also have LawTube. I mean, I want to call it LawTube Civil War, but I'm not sure if it's much of a civil war. It's more like LawTube Gate? I don't know. It's something. Who do you guys, just out of curiosity, pure morbid curiosity, who do you side with? Are you siding with, like, do you side with Nick on this? Do you think Nick actually has a point for once? Or are you siding with LawTube? All right, who got done dirty here? Is Rekieta in the right? Or is LawTube in the right? Nick is incredibly insecure. The Jamaicans wanted money for having sex with... yeah, pretty much. In the courts, this leaves the rest of his family. Narcissists wouldn't attack someone unless they, A, don't have what they want, and B, are they perceived strong than themselves. So I predict he will attack. You know, I kind of like can see it. It is kind of interesting, right? Because that seems to be what he's doing. Even if he's like passive aggressively attacking, I mean, he's still attacking nonetheless, right? Or at least trying. So I do kind of see what you're saying there. I think I'm picking up what you're putting down. MrSEN Andrew also said that Nick would DM and call female. Yeah, we're going to go over that tomorrow. Basically, we're covering that tomorrow. We're covering the DMs. We're probably going to cover legal mindsets segment, because he did one with Sean and he reveals interesting info there as well. So we'll go over the DMs. We'll go over that. We're going to go over the hot goss from the LawTubers, right? The poll tomorrow will probably be, who do you side with? Do you side with LawTube or do you side with Nick? Because I've also seen individuals say, hey, you know, we don't like Nick, but we think, you know, LawTube is a little to blame, right? So it'll be interesting to see what people think. So we're going over that. We're going over the LawTube thing. And who knows? Chances are this guy will do something else. I still have fucking... Hold on, let me see how many of these fucking... 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I still got 4 clips that I didn't play. And these were all on Elissa's channel before, like, Nick threatened the striker. So I got these... Oh, fuck. And they're... Together, they round about 30 minutes. So, yeah, that's gonna be... We can still go over that. And I bet he says some retarded shit in that shit, too. Sen, you should join Sean's Discord. Callie is there. Maybe you can ask her question before you do. Oh, thanks for reminding me as well. Fucking... Will Heron did the interview thing. We can go over that. Oh, fuck. There's so much, bro. We didn't go over April's Omni hearing. There's so much shit. Oh, man. All right. Well, it's good that we have a night 2 then. All right. But we've been 3 hours, 3 hours and 30 minutes in chat on our Friday stream. And, yeah, this stream will be left up. All right. God willing, it'll be okay. We can get through this chat. But yeah. I think, and we're going to call it here until tomorrow. So same time, same place tomorrow. We're going to go over all of this shit. The rest of it. Night 2 of the Rekieta World Tour. You have 454 of you guys and 259 likes. Let's fucking go. We are so back, Senny Squad. Thanks for spending your night with me. See y'all tomorrow if you decide to show up. Hope you do. Really appreciate the support as well. So until tomorrow, my Senny Squad, I'll see you all in the next one. Have a good rest of your night. And remember, don't be rackets.
the best